You're listening to Talk Radio, the conversation of the nation.
The choice is yours.
It is? Blimey, now he's thrown me into a spin. Now I don't know what to do.
Do you think that people like...
Army service sent medics some of his diabetic lover's urine and was told that he was pregnant.
Buenos días, muy bien, ¿y usted? What?
The thing about this program is...
It's a nothing program, but it's funny.
Nick Abbott.
So has there been any show business news this past week? I am officially on holiday. Because this doesn't count. I'm on holiday as of 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hooray! I would play the Hallelujah music, but we can't do it from this studio. We have to go into another part of the building, which we'll do during the first break. When's that break?
That'll be in about 10 minutes, Nick.
10 minutes. Okay, so we are completely sound effects free for the first 10 minutes. I shall have to do it myself. And the show as well, as a matter of fact. Speaking of which. Here's one in Brentwood. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Nick.
How's it going?
Not bad. The internet. Hello?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of weird stuff on there, and stuff that, well, really shouldn't be in the hands of anyone. Like the anarchist website, which shows you how to get free calls from phone boxes.
Really?
How to clone mobiles, the art of lockpicking, breaking into houses, smoke bombs, and hot wiring cars, to name just a few.
This sounds like an advert now.
Well, it's completely stupid, really.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm sure if that site must be just there, but you go to the site and someone picks up, like, who's been there and then doesn't. Must be, because it's just...
Can you find out from us... No, I didn't think you could do that. I didn't think that you could sit at a site and find out who is accessing it.
I don't think you can do it directly, but I think you can wire it back somehow.
You can?
Yeah, because some sites have got...
Some computer nerd will figure it out. Kev, do you know anything about computers? Because I thought that was the whole point of the internet, that people couldn't figure out...
Yeah, but it can always be done through the telephone company somehow.
No, anything is possible.
No, I don't think so, because the telephone company, all they know is that you've dialed your internet service provider.
Yeah, but now they've got counters on these internet sites. They will say, like, 2001.
Yeah, but that's
2001 what?
People who
have some record.
People who have hit the site.
Yeah, but that's got to have some record of who hit the site.
Oh, he might be right. I don't know. Some nerd will know.
It does work like that.
But you know what?
What?
I don't care, because I'm on holiday.
Have fun.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck.
And while you're surfing the internet... Oh, that joke's gone. He said it shouldn't be in anybody's hands. Keep it out of your hands while you're surfing the internet. 0500 1050 389. I paused for a second there because I did it off the top of my head and I thought, wait a minute, is that the right number? Yes, it is. So for the old geezer who called last week and said that we weren't doing our job properly because I didn't give the numbers out immediately, those numbers are, the lottery numbers are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
You are joking.
No.
Those are the numbers I have.
That's right.
That's it.
All 7 of them.
I'm off now. Bye.
Here is, blimey, Elizabeth from Cheddar, you are so keen. We're going to have to wait. Let's wait till after the break, till we've got, many and various little sound effects to play over and under her, and through her. Here is, I feel like I've forgotten to do something. I'm so relaxed and laid back. I can't have a cup of tea now.
It'd be a good time to play that Right Said Fred music, wouldn't it?
Well, we can't do that from in here.
I know.
As you have explained.
Yeah, but having a cup of tea.
Can't beat a nice cup of tea.
How so?
Unfortunately, that's not one of them. Here is Pontypool. Hello, Di.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right, how are you, Nick?
Just great. I can't even begin to explain.
Yeah, you enjoy your holiday so far?
Well, so far, it hasn't really, although I feel like this is it, I haven't actually done anything yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, so how's Elizabeth from the Cheddar?
I don't know. I'll find out in a minute once we've got through whatever you wanted to talk about.
No, the state of British television. You can tell it's springtime, can't you, Nick? Or summertime.
You mean it's going to get worse?
It's going to get worse.
It cannot get worse than it is already.
I mean, at the moment, I'm watching The Allen Bits of May on ITV.
That's back on ITV.
It is.
I thought that was sort of cable only.
No, ITV.
And what was his catchphrase? It wasn't beautiful, it was
Perfect.
Perfect, that's right.
How's Kev?
How am I?
How am I? What the... Just get on with whatever it was you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I mean...
Instead of being so nice.
Kev's great, sorry. The thing is about television is that wintertime you get sort of passable programs, but in the summertime, the TV schedule is supposed to think, they say, oh, everybody's gone out, so let's put some really rubbish programs on.
I recently bought a video that has this program direct command, or whatever it is. It's they play a tone in front of the program so you can precisely record. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
You know those numbers that they put after the programs in newspapers? There's like between sort of 1 and 7 or so digits.
Yeah.
Which is called something or other, and if you've got the right video, then you just press those numbers in, and you don't have to record. You don't have to go through the whole shebang about start times and stop times. It does it all automatically, right? And there's another thing that comes with those. It's I think it's PDC, something like that, and it will automatically wait for the program provider, like BBC and ITV and that, to say, right, the program's actually starting. So you if they're late, in other words, which BBC Two always are, then it will start, instead of, like, say, The Simpsons is due to start at 6, it actually starts at sort of 5 or 10 past, or whenever the hell they can get around to putting it on the air. But with this thing, it starts no matter what time it is.
But they didn't put it on Friday.
Is that what it is?
They didn't put it on Friday. Kevin, have you brought Nick's videotape in yet?
Yes, I have.
You seem to be wandering around the topics here.
Yeah, and
sorry. I just want to know if Kev brought your videotape in.
Like you're part of our lives.
Remember, nobody cares about me.
No. And so, I think the BBC, they actually forget to do it sometimes. It's a guy with a little button in a control booth, right? Or is it?
I don't know. I always imagine it's being a bunch of guys.
But it's not automatic, though, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so either. And so I think every now and again, they just forget to do it. And so if it's on automatic, you'll never get it. But that's the BBC for you. They suck. In many and various different ways.
Pathetic yesterday, wasn't it?
What was?
Oh, EastEnders.
Oh, please, let's not. EastEnders. Is that the one with Deirdre?
No, that's called EastEnders yesterday, like she was in a dream.
Oh, let's not get started about the soaps, because that's all we'll talk about.
I don't like the soaps anyway.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Now, I'm through being in here because nothing works, so we're going to go in there. We'll go early. What would you like to go into the snooze?
Well, you can't. I need James first. James, get through here now, please. Get through here now. I need James first. Nelly, sorry, that's his proper name, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out whether he actually likes being called Nelly. He's a grown-up now. He can decide for himself.
Okay.
Here he is. Ask him.
Do you like being called Nelly?
Or would you prefer your real name, James?
Would you prefer your real name?
James is probably better.
All right, Nelly.
Yeah, it was, yeah, I thought so.
Oh, I don't know. It's a sarcastic response, I thought.
Oh, okay, well, just trying to preempt you, Nick, but clearly nothing's going right for me today.
No, not you. James was sarcastic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So touchy. Right, going into the...
Before you do, I have to go over there now. So, I can't talk to you.
What?
I have to go through there.
We'll do it.
Okay. Continue.
I'll take Glasgow. Andrew.
Hi, I just wanted to phone about Aid who can't get laid.
Oh.
He's just a con man. He's lying to you. He used to have a psychic girlfriend. She left him before they met.
Mm-hmm. Please have more than one joke.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Bye.
Nicely put. Thanks a lot. And there goes Kev, waddling through to the other side. We have to wait till he gets there, right?
Well, we can go now if you like.
We can?
Yeah.
Well, but now he's out, we can basically do whatever we like, right? Because now there's no keeper of the gates. Now there's no censor. Is there?
No, it's good, isn't it?
No, basically I can do whatever I like right now. I could say... For instance, I could say...
Hello, it's me again, Carol McGiffin, and Paul Ross is here, but he's lost his voice. Paul, tell me, what's on the show? Oh, Ian Ogilvy, right, yes, the saint who took over from Roger Moore, never made James Bond, too much like Roger, I suppose. OK, what else? OK, we'll be crossing live to Tony Blair at his Easter retreat in Spain to see what he's up to. OK, anything else? That's Talk Radio Weekend Breakfast with Whispering Wasps and Carol McGiffin tomorrow from 6. There's a good argument for listening.
Hello, my name is Sally Eccles. I live in Bristol, I'm a mother of 3, and you've never heard of me. But please don't ignore what I have to say. 5 years ago, I'd never heard of Melody, a little girl who lives in a poor part of Kenya. Then I found out about the child sponsorship charity, Plan International. Now I sponsor Melody. My daughters and I write and receive letters and photos from her and Plan workers, so we know we're making a real difference. Melody's village now has clean water, and she goes to a school Plan helped build. Plan has details of hundreds of children desperate for sponsorship and affection. To find out how you can help, call 0800 30 80 20, or simply send your name and address in an envelope marked Free Post Plan. Please call 0800 30 80 20 or write to Free Post Plan today. Like me, my daughters, Hattie, Georgie and Jocelyn, and Melody, you'll be pleased you did.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio. Free call 0500 1053 89.
You're right in there, Nick.
Well, that was nice. There's 3 of you, and I got absolutely no help whatsoever. I had to make 2 trips, and I still haven't got all the stuff from the other studio. And the assistance that I got from one of the boys here was I can't believe it. Like, I went back twice, and I still haven't got everything from in there. And his contribution was to stand here and hold the door open.
Sorry, do you need more time?
Unbelievable. I'd left all my food and my tea in there.
Okay, then. No. We don't have to play that again, do we?
No.
Do you want the good news? The computer doesn't work. Well, that's better. There we go. Sorry, that wasn't funny, was it, Nick? Well, the computer did actually break the moment we got in here. But it's fixed now. It's working. Please don't sit there in silence. I'm not qualified to do this.
It doesn't look like it's working to me.
It will. It's okay. It's fine. It's working now. My fax machine's working as well. 0541 59 69 79. For all your free material, please, because, we couldn't think of anything before the show.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello, good evening, Nick.
How's it going?
I'm all right, thank you. I rang up to talk about Easter and Jesus. They've been down...
Wait a minute. What has Jesus got to do with Easter?
What it is, he was crucified, his anniversary yesterday.
I remember now, yeah. Listen, did you get your prize?
No, I haven't got my prize yet, Nick.
What?
I haven't got it yet. Nick. What was it, anyway?
I don't know. It was some sort of gift pack.
I haven't got it yet. It's funny, isn't it?
Not really. It used to be, but it's beyond a joke now.
It's turned on like all these prizes. No, that's the truth. I ain't sure. I ain't have one prize yet. God's honor, I wouldn't tell you the truth. I'm a reborn Christian now.
You wouldn't tell me the truth?
I am telling you the truth.
Oh, you are telling me the truth?
Yeah.
Because you're a reborn Christian. How long have you been a reborn Christian now?
I expect properly. I expect I have a few years, really.
No, but really, though, come on.
I have, though, a few years, because I had a sister died of leukemia in 86.
Yeah, but you lapsed, though, and you just recently become a reborn Christian.
No, I have. I am a reborn Christian.
For how long?
I've been down a cathedral today in Wales, in Somerset. I've been touring all around inside
You don't want to say, do you? It's just a couple of weeks, isn't it?
About a few weeks, probably, yeah.
Yes. You've been a Christian for a couple of weeks.
Well, I did give my heart to Lord Jesus about 8 years ago.
Really? What did you do? Give it back?
And then I'll turn away from God, because sometimes when you're a Christian, you can turn away from him and come back again, see?
Really?
That's how it works, being a reborn Christian, Nick.
Turn the other...
Sometimes you can turn away from him just like that and come back to him again.
Cool. And he just, like, hangs around and waits for you?
What it is, things what don't come up, like you have a lot of, like, problems in the family, then you turn away from God, then you praise and it works out in the long run, then you turn Christian again.
Cool.
That's how it works, see? Because my dad had a bypass last year, heart bypass, my dad Morris Smith, and he's better now, and then I turned to Jesus again for getting him out of that, see? And when he had it first...
But you don't think that Jesus actually sort of bothers himself with the day-to-day doings?
I think God suffered on the cross, and probably he suffered in pain. Probably he knows we've got to do a bit of suffering as well, I reckon. Because we all suffer in this world,
aren't we just... Man, he's really sticking it to us now, isn't he?
He is, and we all suffer, that's right. I'm still on my diet, though. That's what I'm up about. Over Easter. No Easter eggs this year. Nick?
You can't even have one of those, like, little...
I brought my sister Easter egg today.
And you weren't even tempted to have a little bit of chocolate at all?
No Easter eggs. I'm on a diet. I'm only 9 stone, see?
Are you going down in weight even more?
No, I'm 9 stone. I've been 9 stone now for the last 6 years by keeping my weight off.
Oh, have some ice cream, Elizabeth. Come on, treat yourself. Eat a... You know those cans of... It looks like a can of shaving foam, but it's actually got cream in it. Wouldn't you like to take one of those out of the fridge and shake it up and just stick it in your mouth?
No, because it makes you feel sick. No. I'll always like to go on my diet, because the funny thing is, if you don't go on a diet, this is the rule of a diet, really. If you don't stick to a diet, if you end up having a little taste of something, you'll end up eating all day. That's what people do, see? That's like, I put a lot of people on diets, relations, friends of mine. They're sticking to their diet now. And they can't keep it off like me. But if they don't stick to it, you know what I mean, Nick? I ain't been no Weight Watchers or my own diet, Nick. Hello?
Yeah, no, I am actually just still here, but I'm on holiday now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, so when's my prize coming then, Nick?
All right, now, in my defence, because I keep getting the blame for this, we're sending you a Talk Radio prize pack, Elizabeth, and what that means is I pass your details on to somebody else, who then tells somebody else to send it out. So, you know, it should be with you, and the details have been passed on.
How long does it normally take?
How long does it normally take? Well, 28 days for delivery, and the editor's decision is final.
It's final.
No correspondence will be
entered into. That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you hear the postman passing your front door, you want to get his attention, because he probably hasn't brought you anything for a good long while. Am I right?
No.
No. So you want to get his attention and make sure.
Hey, we've got my address in here.
Make sure that he rustles around in his sack. And so, by getting his attention, I would whistle at him. You know how to whistle, don't you, Elizabeth? You just put your lips together and blow.
In 1958, he changed the face of British music forever. So what?
Oh, baby, got a mean streak.
In just 5 years, he had 23 hit singles, including 7 number ones. But who's counting? All that really matters is that you can now get an incredible collection of his greatest rock and roll recordings. Cliff Richard, The Rock and Roll Years. Over 100 unbelievable tracks from 1958 to 1963, including original B-sides, live concert recordings, rare TV and radio appearances, and never heard before private recordings. In fact, 36 previously unreleased tracks from Britain's king of rock and roll. Cliff Richard, The Rock and Roll Years. A luxury 12-inch box set of 4 CDs or cassettes, plus a 48-page color booklet packed with reviews, interviews, and exclusive photos. Yours for just $34.99 plus $4.99 post and packing, delivered to your door within 28 days. And only available by calling 0990 110 110. That's 0990 110 110. Cliff Richard, The Rock and Roll Years. Call 0990 110 110.
Hello, who's this? This is Talk Radio. Recall 0500 1053 89 now. Nick Abbott.
Who's this?
You always ask me this.
I know it, and you always say, you always ask me this.
It's Grandmaster Flash.
And the Furious Five.
It's Grandmaster Flash. He's on the Wheels of Steel, and he's sampling...
Hello, Ray.
Something. You don't care, do you, really?
Hello, Ray.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
All right.
Very good. Happy holiday.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's all right. So...
What's up?
Not a lot, really. Signed up to take part in this, game.
The game. Okay,
Yeah.
normally there's 8, but it says file error 12 all over the
dear.
screen. What the hell does that mean, Kev?
It's broke, isn't it?
Okay, here we go. Easy.
Carol McGiffin. Sounds like Kev.
It is.
Or did I just miss one? That's not you, is it?
He's a loser, baby, so why don't we kill him? 0500 1053 89 as we begin to speed up. And I'm sure it'll get much faster after the news, after I've, What?
I need to play with his computer now, so you can't make any noises.
Why?
Well, okay, you can make noises, but then you won't be able to make your right and wrong noises when the lotteries come on.
Okay.
All right. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Can we whistle?
I know how to whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Let's ruin that joke again, shall we?
Here is Dundee. Chris.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm Chris, and I'd like to speak about the Coca-Cola Cup final being on TV. Or on Sky.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a load of rubbish. I mean, we pay good money all the time, and what do we get? We get this all the time. Sky this, Sky that. I mean, we're the public, we deserve this. I mean, some of us can't afford Sky. I mean, we should be paying to watch football. Not the rubbish you got on TV sometimes, like EastEnders.
Chris, some people can't afford Mercedes. You're saying that everybody should have one of those too?
Pardon?
Some people can't afford to go out and buy a Giorgio Armani suit. Are you saying that everyone should have one of those too?
No.
Well, what's your problem? It's just a turn us off in the background because it's scrambling your mind and mine.
Right.
It's just a commodity like everything else is. Some people can't afford to go to the West End to the cinema. Should that be free too?
No.
Well, what's your problem?
I'm just saying, football is a sport that people enjoy.
Yep.
So we should enjoy it on TV that people can't afford.
So everything that people enjoy should be free, is that right?
No, not everything, but...
Don't you think that Sky have made a tremendous contribution to football in this country? Without their money, do you think that we would have the situation that we do now, where everything is fabulous and great and groovy?
Well, the BBC could have paid for us.
The BBC couldn't afford that kind of money. It would bankrupt them. They're too busy spending money on the lottery show.
Well, get rid of the lottery show then. Put it on
Good
ITV.
idea. Absolutely it should be on ITV. Of course it should. You'd have to be an idiot not to think that that pile of show should be on ITV.
Well...
You're quite right there. But as for whining about stuff's not free anymore, come on, get real. This is the 1980s. Try to keep up. Thanks a lot, Chris. 0500 1053 89. It's a free one. Actually, this should be more expensive, shouldn't it?
Yeah, everyone who calls now will be charged 50p.
Yes.
That'll get them locking in, won't it?
Here is Mike. Essex, you're on Talk Radio.
Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Before I say anything, I want you to try and identify this psychotic laugh. Can you identify that?
No.
Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl.
You remember him?
Twin Peaks.
Oh, Twin Peaks. Okay, can you stop with the SFX?
Oh, you know who it sounds a bit like, Nick?
What?
No.
Hello?
I thought you might have beaten me to the punch there.
Kev, I'm on holiday. But occasionally you do have to have a laugh, don't you? Okay, stop with the SFX.
Okay.
What's up?
Hello? Yep.
He just can't stop. You just can't say no, can you, Mike? Here is one in Redditch. Gareth.
Hello.
Hello, Gareth.
Hello. I haven't got a sound effect. Am I allowed on?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to clear that bloke up a bit with his computer.
Oh, yeah.
He's paranoid about being followed around the place.
Okay, well, let's briefly set up what the problem was. He thought that there's this site that's an anarchist site, and he thinks it's just been put up by the feds.
It is the FBI. He'll have Men in Black on his doorstep before he knows it. Now,
Well, I haven't set up the problem yet. He thinks it's been put up by the feds so that anybody who goes onto the anarchist site and finds out how to blow up stuff or whatever, or, you know, get free calls and stuff, will be traced back to their own computer and arrested.
And shot on sight.
Yes.
That's more important. Now, what actually happens is they get a big list, and they use it to send you information about sex sites and things.
Who does?
The
FBI?
The FBI, yeah, the FBI tell you where to go for leather and things.
No, but what he was asking was, can someone sit on a site and find out who it is that's hitting that site?
Yes.
They can.
Yeah, but that'll be like thousands. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So what they do is they get these names of people, and they sell them to people who want to sell you their wares.
They do?
They do.
I thought that was the whole point of the internet.
That's as useful as it gets. You're going to get like 30, 40,000 people a week looking at these things, and the smuttier the better, and the more dangerous the better. So what are the feds going to do? Go around to every single one?
Sure, why not? That's what Jack's planning to do.
Nothing
He's going to personally come round
They got all the money.
and arrest your ass.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Right, here is stuff to go into the snooze with, and when we come back, oh my, it'll just be such a better show, don't you think?
I don't think very often, no.
No, you don't think because you're too stressed, and thinking is not part of your job remit. You have to stop whining about that you work so hard.
You're the one who tell me. I said, Kev, you work too hard. I don't want you to work anymore.
Kev, your mother is so ugly, when she walks in a bank, they turn off the cameras.
She listens to this. You're in trouble, man.
Your mother's so ugly, they put her face on a box of X-Lax and sold it empty.
10 seconds.
Your mother's so ugly that your father takes her to work just so he doesn't have to kiss her goodbye.
Across the UK on 1053 and 1089 AM. This is Talk Radio.
It's 8 o'clock, I'm Siobhan Harris. Police in Warwickshire searching for a missing schoolboy who was swept away in flash floods have found a body. 14-year-old Carl Giles was in a milk float which was washed into a river. It brings the death toll from torrential rains in the Midlands and East Anglia to 4. Dozens of rivers have overflowed, forcing hundreds to abandon their homes. Stratford's seen the worst floods this century.
People, don't you?
Tony Blair has admitted he feared the drive to reach a peace agreement for Northern Ireland would fail because of the weight of so much history. Speaking while on holiday in Spain, the Prime Minister Trimble won the backing of his party's executive for the historic deal. But some hardliners remain opposed, among them Orangeman Chaplain Alan Campbell.
We don't think Republicans should sit in a power sharing executive. We could have had all that 1974 Sunning deal. What did all the people die for in the meantime, just for the sold out?
The actor and comedian Rick Mail is in intensive care after suffering serious head injuries in a quad bike accident. He's said to be in a stable condition. George Michael has finally gone public to say he's gay. In a candid interview on US TV, the singer says he's not ashamed of being arrested in a public toilet in Beverly Hills. Arsenal are the new favourites to win the Premiership. They're now just 4 points behind Manchester United with 3 games in hand. It follows a 3-1 win against Newcastle at Highbury. In other big games, Chelsea beat Spurs and Barnsley overcame Sheffield Wednesday. And in Scotland, Hearts' championship chances look to have gone after their 2-1 defeat at Edinburgh rivals Hibs. And David Coulthard has pole position for tomorrow's Grand Prix. His McLaren teammate Mika Häkkinen has to settle for third spot. Independent Radio News.
You're listening to Talk Radio, the nation's interactive station.
And it's Talk Radio.
Häkkinen!
Bless you. Talk Radio satellite weather. Tonight, a cold evening everywhere. Nellie, can I have some water, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. A cold evening everywhere with widespread frost and wintry showers.
Where are my effects?
They're right there. Where you left them. The south of England will experience rain and sleet, while snow and hail will fall over the rest of the British Isles.
No effects.
You're pressing the right button.
Ah.
Right, there's nothing on button 5, so if you press that, it's not going to work. See?
Too much in love.
You got me.
Yes, I know.
It's a maximum temperature of no degrees. Freezing.
I'm just punching things up at random, by the way. That just happened to fit.
And a minimum...
I'm on holiday.
Yeah, don't we know it? And there's a minimum temperature of -3 degrees. Tomorrow.
You did say 3 degrees.
I know, you appear to be on a 15-second delay or something. Tomorrow, rain. Sorry, hail. And snow showers. Is this program actually live on the radio?
I've no idea. Let's have a picnic.
But hail and snow showers are expected everywhere throughout the day. Although there'll be the chance.
Hail and snow?
Yeah.
Really? Where?
There on the stair.
Not here.
Yeah.
Where? Here?
Here.
It's going to be snowing here?
Yeah.
First day of my holiday?
Yeah. Although, there will be the chance of sunny intervals.
The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray!
Hooray.
And a maximum temperature of 10 degrees. It's not too bad. And a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius.
The choice is yours.
It is? Blimey, now he's thrown me into a spin. Now I don't know what to do.
Do you think of people like Street...
Roger Army Service sent medics some of his diabetic lover's urine and was told that he was pregnant.
Buenos días, muy bien. What?
So the thing about this program is...
It's a nothing program, but it's finished.
Nick out.
All right, we're going to pick it up now because I'm grinding to a halt, aren't we? So we're going to pick it up. It's going to be much more speedy from now on. Yes or no?
It's the correct answer.
Is the correct answer, that's right. So the first half hour was kind of like a lull. And, you know, in school, this is an analogy that I've said to a couple of people. You know, in school you used to have, races around the track, and you could see the tape at the line, and you're running and you're doing great, and you're right in front, and this has been me for the last year. I'm running and I'm running and I'm running, and don't stop, and I'm running and I'm running, and I'm going to get there, and just right when you see the end of the race, as you're about to get to the tape, you fall flat in your face and everybody passes you, right, just before you get there. That's what this is like now. In these past few days, I have been...
stressed?
Not stressed, no, just sort of...
Overworked?
No, just...
Underworked?
But just totally brainless. Totally like...
Past few days?
Just sort of spaced out, kind of... well, there's a hole in the ceiling.
Is there, or is that part of your, spaced out?
No, there's actually a hole in the ceiling. Looks like someone's punched it.
Who was in there last?
0500 1053 89. It's free call as we pick it up. Here is a call in Surrey. Simon.
No, that was quick.
I'll put you on hold. He hasn't been waiting long enough. Here is... what an idiot. Here is Stafford. Andy. Andy.
Hi, Nick.
Yes, Andy. Like I said, we're picking it up now.
It's about people sitting on websites and find out who you are.
Right.
Can't really happen. But it could if it was somebody like the FBI and they really wanted you.
Oh, so in other words, if you go into websites like this person was asking earlier on, then they cannot get your information from you just having visited their website. You have to actually...
They could if they put enough effort into it, so they'd only probably do it if you were a murderer or something like that.
Right.
Because all it records is the address of your machine, and if you use a service provider, then your address changes every time you log in.
Right.
So they can't tell who it is.
Thanks.
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.
It was a computer nerd, and that's just what we need. And that murder, if for murderers, by the way, if you're searching the net, that site is www.murder.com. Yes, Kev?
I've got your numbers.
Oh, the balls have dropped.
Yep.
Thrilling.
It's a dream come true.
Isn't it? Almost.
Can you switch that TV off, please? Don't want to look at him anymore.
Let's just see if we've got the stuff going. Yes? No. Okay, everything seems to be here.
Good to hear that one again.
Let's just to say hello to our little staff in here. Andy.
Hello.
Or a sick boy, as we describe him, has just come back from his parenting.
Yes, back to my place of my birth.
a couple of days.
Did they insist that you go back home to the parents over the Easter period?
No.
You had to. You felt so guilty. They made you so guilty over the phone that you actually had to go back home, despite the fact that you had loads of better things to do. You wanted to go out with your mates and, you know, go clubbing and go down the pub, and you have to schlep all the way down there to see your parents. Like, you haven't given them enough. Like, they didn't give you enough grief as you were growing up. Now you have to go halfway across the country just to sit around for them to serve you probably lukewarm, crap food, and then you just all watch TV at night. What the hell was the point of that?
So, Nick, you're going to see your mum tomorrow, then?
And then there's Kev, who is the doctor stressed out this week.
No, it's just, you know, getting ready for Easter. It's just been busy, that's all.
Don't lie.
No, it's just been busy.
Those 13-hour days are beginning to take their toll.
Well, maybe slightly.
Just a little bit.
But, you know, that's okay.
A little bit tetchy.
No, I'm not tetchy. Don't ever say I'm tetchy.
And then there's Nelly, who so far has, his contribution so far, when we were doing the move, that's all he's done so far, was to stand there while I've got stuff up to my eyeballs, holding the door. What a contribution he's made. But he did make me a cup of tea.
Anyway, we've got your ball numbers here.
Yes.
Have your tickets ready. Sticky, you got your ticket ready?
Let me just check. Let me just check that the computer hasn't broken. We have no, yes, which has a very long fade, and you can't play two things on this computer. I'm a loser, baby.
So why don't we kill you? All right, here we go. It's an interesting set of numbers tonight. I've not seen a set of balls like this in some time.
What's the first number? 101.
No. 7.
7. What, passing over 6, you mean? Wrong.
It's close to it, though, isn't it? 10.
Not quite getting to 11, you mean?
You're kidding.
No.
31.
31. Jumping over 19.
35.
35. Hallelujah. I've got it.
Hey.
However, I've only got one number above 35, so I think...
43? 44. Or is it the bonus ball, which is 37?
Timing, that's what comedy is all about.
I didn't think you were going to let me say them. And I have to say them, otherwise...
Why do you have to say them?
Otherwise, Dord will phone up on his mobile and
Oh, the hell with
complain.
him.
Well,
why do you have to say them? That's ridiculous.
Because we'll get complaints like we did last
so
week.
what? They can look up teletext. They can look at the paper tomorrow like they're going to get less money if they see it in the paper tomorrow. People don't listen to this show to hear the lottery numbers. Are you crazy? If you want to hear the lottery numbers, you can... you can get stuffed or just...
You can get stuffed?
Yes.
Or tune to somewhere else.
That's right. Nobody listens to this show for the lottery numbers, and every week you insist on doing... I know this might sound selfish, but I'm only interested in the numbers that I bought. On this show, it's me, me, me. I don't have my shaking thing. It's in my bag because of the move. So just shake. And I'm on holiday. Here is a call in London. Hello, Stephen.
Hi, Nick. I was just going to tell you about this internet provider, obviously I can't tell you the name, that's been getting the names, addresses of people that have been logging on with this internet provider. And the owner was sued in court, and the deal was done out of court, and mysteriously this guy was never seen again after this deal. Obviously, I can't mention names.
No, of course. You think Bill Gates shot him?
Very, very close. But I didn't say that. That was you.
No, I didn't say that. I thought that was you.
Yeah, let's just point out, being the voice of
yes, Bill Gates has never shot anybody. Well, a couple of people.
No, he has not.
Yeah, back in the 60s. He shot a couple of people back in the 60s.
Nick.
Didn't he?
No, he did not.
Oh, it must have been somebody else.
No.
It was contract, yeah.
Stephen, shut up.
You're getting us into a lot of trouble. Thanks a lot, mate. 0500 1053 89. It's a free call. Let's have Simon in Surrey. Hello.
Hiya, how you doing?
All right.
You did just put me on hold.
Yeah, I'll put you on hold again. Here is a call in London, and it's a bloke called Len.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Len.
Nick, why is boxing the only sport where they slag their opponent off? Why don't they do it in more sports? You know, it makes other sports a lot more interesting.
How about football? Just talk to Michael Owen about being slagged off.
Yeah, but you don't get the team coming on telly going, they're crap, you know, we're going to mully them tonight. You don't get that in golf or cricket or any... The one sport where I wouldn't want to anger the other opponent is boxing.
And that's what they do. Yeah, often they have a fight at the weigh-in.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a couple of fights on the tee. Exactly. At Augusta. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah,
that would perk that sport right up. Snooker, yes. They'd be brawling over the table. The balls would be flying everywhere.
Snooker cure over the old kneecap.
That's a good point. I'd never really thought about that.
I was laying in bed the other night, and it just came to me all of a sudden. I thought, why is that? Why? It just goes to show how stupid these boxers are, because, like, you just don't do that to someone who's coming in there to kick your head in.
Well, it's boxers and that worldwide professional American wrestling.
Yeah, but that's not really a sport.
Yeah, but boxers do it kind of under their breath in a kind of restrained but
even like
but fearsome tones. The worldwide wrestlers do it at a high-pitched scream.
If you read the paper, though, before the fight, you'll get one boxer saying, you know, no, he's useless, he's this, he's that, and I'm going to beat him in 5, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. You just don't get it in any other sport.
We should do it on the radio. We should have fist fights on the radio between...
Well, you should slag off other radio stations.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's right. We should... I should pick, somebody at random and challenge them outside.
Hi.
Exactly.
Or not, as the case
the other
may be.
talk station, you know.
There's another talk station?
Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the one for old people. Thanks, Len.
Okay.
0500 1053 89. It's a free call, and here is a bloke called Simon in Surrey.
Hiya, how you doing?
All right.
All right? Good. Are you going to have a happy holiday?
I don't know. Let me think about that. I'll put you on hold. Here is, Oh, let's have him. Hello. Go ahead. Do your business.
Oh, God, I've lost it now. Yes. How you doing? Anyway, did you know the average Brit, which I've never met, eats 148 chocolate bars every year? What does an average Brit look like? Do you know?
Oval, I would think.
What I actually phoned up about was, I read in one of these weird papers I get, is there's this bloke who's spent 10 years at an airport because no country wants him.
What? What paper is this?
The National Enquirer.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Believable.
Yeah, anyway, best bit about this is that he spends his day reading magazines and books, etc., and also answering dozens of letters that arrive for him each week.
From who?
People actually write to this sad bloke. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting fact for you. How many Easter eggs have you got today? Or are you going to get tomorrow?
How many Easter eggs does it take to change a light bulb? 0. Oh, I got one of those tiny little ones.
Yeah?
Which I haven't eaten yet.
I'd like to know about...
I'll eat it in an emergency.
Yeah, my company gave me an Easter egg this year.
What company is that, then?
The garden centre company I work for.
You work in a garden centre?
Yes, we've had this conversation before, but you forgot, don't worry.
You work in a garden centre?
Yes. Why?
I thought you worked in a clothes shop.
Nick, he works in a garden centre and he does hospital radio.
I get you mixed up with another regular.
And I do local radio-ish.
Oh, well, you sound like you do.
Do I?
You sound like a DJ, yeah.
Hey, did you know most old folks don't mind suffering in silence as long as everyone else knows about it?
Okay, well, that applies to all old folks. Suffer in silence. We don't want your calls.
Or listen to that other radio station.
Yeah, it's just what you deserve.
I've known that other radio station. I have one good presenter on it.
No, but don't name him.
Yeah,
I'm not going to name him. He used to be on Channel 5.
No,
Oh, did you know Pamela Anderson? She's going for a new look. Straight blonde hair, softer makeup, and a sophisticated, no more tight babe look tops.
That's the thing about Pamela Anderson. She's so sophisticated.
She is, isn't she?
Yes.
Would you say no?
No. There you go. Just said it. 0500 1053 89.
Fax number?
Fax number is 0541 59 69 79. Anything else I can do for you, sir?
Email?
Email is... Well, have we got an email?
Not yet.
We're not hooked up to the World Wide Web.
Some presenters have. In fact, if you want to send us an email, just send it via billytalk@aol.com. That's Bill Overton's email address. So send him lots of emails addressed to Nick, and he'll have a go at me on Tuesday morning.
You got that, Simon?
Yeah, I've got that, and
Okay.
I'm going to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Here is... Oh, what time is it?
It's...
Oh, almost time. Okay, I have many and various ways to get in and out of the news. Done the mother thing. Yo, mother. Some of them are a bit too rude. How would you like genuine answers from the ITV game show Family Fortunes?
No.
You wouldn't like that?
No.
When you say no...
Not at this time.
Would you like to think about that again?
I don't think I would really like to hear them at this time, although I think I know what you're looking for, and I don't think it's there.
Isn't it?
No.
It's not there?
If you'd like it, then, because we can't do anything in the other studio in order to... Oh, it's complicated. I don't care.
So it's not... It was there and it isn't
I'm
there?
on holiday.
So am I. I don't care. All right, well, I'm going to do it anyway.
What are we doing here? Let's go to the pub.
Here is genuine contestants. Do you think that anybody's actually listening still? This is the slowest show I've ever done. Genuine answers from the ITV game show Family Fortunes. A part of the body beginning with the letter N. Knee. Something you put on walls. Roofs. And something you do in the bathroom. Decorate.
Nepal, the roof of the world. Come with us to hike around the foothills of the Himalayas and raise money for Scope within sight of the majesty of the snow-capped peaks. This is your opportunity to visit Nepal. It's the Talk Radio Scope Nepal Hikeaway. Flying to Kathmandu, you'll spend part of your 11-day adventure accompanied by experienced guides, trekking 100 kilometers across some of the most breathtaking scenery in the world and spending your Himalayan nights under canvas. To take part, you must be aged 18 or over, and it'll cost you £195. Plus, you'll be raising funds for Scope for their work with people with cerebral palsy. The Talk Radio Scope Nepal Hikeaway takes place in February 1999, and if you think you're up to the challenge, call the Talk Radio Scope event line on free call 0500 575 222. That's 0500 575 222. Talk Radio and Scope, breaking down the barriers.
Excuse me. This is Talk Radio. Here we go. Fax 0541 59 69 79. Nick Abbott.
It's like having your stomach ripped inside out.
Okay. We've got websites, TV, biscuits, and general chit-chat. Let's have the general chit-chat first. Richard.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, Nick. I'd just like to say, me so horny, $5. Love you long time.
Here's Isle of Wight. Annie.
Hi, Nick.
Hello, Annie.
Hi. I thought this might amuse you, because I thought it was kind of silly.
I doubt it.
Well, I got this packet of biscuits, and I was told by your phone answering not to say what packet it is.
Lovely biscuits.
Yeah. It's biscuits about a TV show, a kids' TV show.
Biscuits about a TV show?
Yeah, it's kind of like products or like. And it says the names of the characters on the side, and it says underneath it, how many of the names above can you spell? I thought that was kind of stupid when I saw it.
So how many can you spell?
None of them.
None of them. Just thought I'd ask.
Unless I cheat and look.
Yeah, don't look. Well, okay. You can just take a little peek.
Yeah, I've got a question for Kev.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Eddie.
You know you're known as Creative Kev and Kev the Wonder Sheep?
Yeah.
I was wondering which name you preferred, because I'm on the Nick Abbott mailing list, and we were debating it a while ago.
You're on the what?
Nick Abbott mailing list.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know about this. It's Timo Newton Bob Symes, who's actually done the mailing list. He sent out information about you to folk.
He does?
Yeah, you know about this. You know, things like your PIN numbers, home address, phone number. Yeah, it's just simple stuff like that. Kev is fine, although I was called Kev the Wonder Dog by a cab driver the other day. So
yeah, you mentioned that.
Just Kev is fine. But, you know, as Nick's the boss, Creative Kev or whatever the hell he wants to call me is absolutely fine by me, so...
Gonk. Nick is superior.
Gonk, I like Kev the Gonk.
No, just Gonk.
Gonk it is, then.
Or Gopher. Like, go for a cup of tea.
Go for that.
Yes.
Mm.
Thanks for the biscuit news, Annie.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
This is a very relaxed show, isn't it?
You know, there's actually another packet of biscuits. While we're talking about biscuits,
I could do with a biscuit right now. I've got a head. I feel ill. You know, you feel you fight off illness while you're working, and you fight it and you fight it and you fight it, and suddenly you get on holiday and your body goes, and you die. I feel like I'm about to die.
Would you like some biscuits?
What kind of biscuits are they?
Sicky, could you find some biscuits? This is a radio station. I'm sure that Mike Allen and Mike Dickin will have some biscuits, and they're both here. They're both here. Go and ask them for some biscuits. They'll have some.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Go and ask them for some biscuits.
But they've got one of those little selections.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. No, but there's a packet of ginger creams, which
I don't want ginger creams.
I know, but there's a well-known...
I want chocolate-covered ones, and I want it in dark chocolate, and it has to be at least 60%.
Well, there's a well-known brand of ginger creams, and on the side of the pack, you have to imagine a long tube of biscuits. It has, like, a close-up, a real close-up of the inside of this ginger cream. It's a real close-up on it, right the way across the front of the packet. You with me?
How big is it?
It's about this big.
Really? What about the packet of biscuits?
Thanks. And on the back, it actually says, biscuit show, not actual size. That is absolutely true.
Does it also say serving suggestion?
No.
That always cracks me up. What the hell do they think? Serving suggestion? And it just shows what's in it.
Yeah, exactly. I had to buy some food.
The serving suggestion is that you take this product and you put it on a plate. Yes.
And maybe with some parsley and a cherry tomato.
Plate and table not included.
Yeah, because I had to buy some food today and I looked at serving suggestions. And you're right, it's just the thing stuck on a plate.
Which is what I just said.
I know, just reiterating it. Did you get any biscuits?
No.
Here is...
Why not? There's none in the building, anywhere. Can you believe it?
Enfield. Hello, Ray.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
Great.
Good. I rang up originally to moan on about real-life TV documentaries. But first of all, I'd just like to say, is there any chance I could get my prize? Because you gave it to me like 2 weeks ago.
What prize?
Well, a gift pack, I think it was.
I did?
Yeah.
Why would I have done a thing like that?
Well, you see, I rang up and said, can you ask me some questions just for fun? And you said, if you get this right, I'll give you a prize. And you said, complete this sentence, and you said, it was about Apocalypse Now. And you said, Charlie, don't. And I got it right, and I said, surf.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
you did.
yeah.
You said, Charlie, don't surf.
Did we take your address, Ray?
So, yeah, you did.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Is it within 28 days?
As a tiebreaker...
Or did you just make that up?
Or your money back?
Yes. That's right. As a tiebreaker, you have to complete this sentence.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
From Apocalypse Now.
And if I don't get it, do I get double... If I get it, do I get double or nothing? And...
Yeah, double or nothing, but if you get it wrong, you have to send us something.
Yeah, that's right. You have to send...
So you're saying if I get this wrong, I don't get anything at all?
Yeah, you have to send us something.
No, we're just going to think of something really, really difficult that I'd never get. And then you're going to go...
Well, don't whine before you've actually heard the question.
Okay, then.
Okay, here it is. Look at me! Look at me!
You're having a laugh! No, that wasn't in it.
Yeah, it was, I'll even tell you who it was.
No, hang on, let me, can you give me a clue, please?
Well, I'll tell you who it was, how's that?
Okay, yeah,
that would constitute a clue. It was Dennis Hopper talking about, who was going to take word of the good deeds that the Marlon Brando character had done out to the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, is it going to be me?
Yeah,
look at me,
outside
look
the
at
cage,
me.
And he's looking in.
Yeah.
He's going, look at me.
Wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
Wrong, okay, let's think of another one. Okay, the helicopters are coming in, and they put the music on. He says something along the lines of, what's that? Music. He says it's Wagner.
It really freaks the blokes really.
Wait a minute, it does. It scares the
hell out of the
No, get that word right, and we'll send you something absolutely fantastic in the post. Scares the hell out of.
Oh yeah. They've got a funny word for him, isn't he? The gooks, I don't know.
The slopes.
The slopes, yeah.
You're a loser, baby.
Yeah, I've got some funny little things for you to read if you want to hear them.
Sure, why not?
They're instructions that come with products.
Can you fax them to us?
I couldn't. I don't have a fax machine. That's another point. I'm in the sort of the technological underclass. But I don't have internet. I don't have a fax machine. All I've got is this crappy old phone. And people keep on giving out their email numbers and all this, and I just sort of think, oh, well, I'm just going to have to ignore it all. Yeah.
Why are we even speaking to you? You must be so insignificant a person, Ray.
I live in a dustbin.
We're going to give you the address. Have you got access to a postbox?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Can you afford a stamp?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the address, Kev?
The address is Talk Radio.
Have you got a pen, Ray?
Yeah.
It's Talk Radio, P.O. Box 1089.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
London, W1A1PP.
We have a P.O. box because we don't want people showing up at the building.
W1A?
Particularly the technological underclass.
W1A1PP. I want PP for my bunghole.
1PP, right, I've got that.
Or
don't be coming over here, Ray, and asking for some spare change, okay?
Or, Ray, if you want...
I couldn't because I haven't got any clothes. I can't go out.
If you want, Ray, you can actually email us on billytalk@aol.com.
I'll throw a brick through the window. How
there
about
you
that?
go. We'll get the message. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I've got... Where are we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is one that comes with...
Oh, no, wait. Let me read them. Can you send them to us and let me read them? Because it's all about...
Oh, I see.
It's all about timing.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust you.
I'm going to mess them up.
Yeah, exactly. You're in a mess, Ray. Get yourself sorted out. You want to get a computer, mate?
Yeah. I think you should do a show with Ian Collins, by the way.
Sure, why not?
I think you should join together.
No.
Absolutely. Join together.
Take over the world, man.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian's on, by the way. For those of you who haven't heard him, this is a quick programming note. And Nick's glaring at me there like...
I'm not glaring. I'm just feeling... I'm getting worse.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting fainter.
Getting fainter.
They should pay you more as well.
Ian Collins is covering for Anna Rayburn, bizarrely, between 6 and 9. Yeah, between 6 and 9 this Monday. It's Ian and the Creatures at 6, only on Talk Radio. There's a good argument for
Ian and the Creatures are going to be doing the What's Your Problem thing.
Yeah.
That'll be... yeah, talk about agony.
I think they're actually doing something more...
I'm going to call in with a personal problem of my own.
Who, me?
No, yeah, well, okay, that's a good idea.
I don't think...
I have to work with a gonk. Please help me.
Don't laugh at that. And an elephant. And, well, I don't know what you are.
And a sick boy.
Yeah. But it's Ian on Monday, for those of you who haven't heard him.
Is he really going to be doing the...
I don't think he's doing
Please
agony.
help me. Please help me.
I'm getting fanta.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing...
Oh, he should do that. That would be hilarious.
I'll suggest it to him.
Do you have any personal problems that you would like to share with me, Ray?
I was wondering whether I was still there or not.
It sounds like you.
Yeah, you trusted me not to make an outburst all that time that would ruin all of that.
Well, we can always dump you. We have we are technologically...
superior.
Yeah, exactly. Superior in every way, baby.
Yeah. It's really out of order because you're on when everyone goes down the pub and Ian Collins is on when everyone's in bed. So what's going on there?
Haven't you worked it out yet, Ray?
No.
No, neither have I.
Wait.
Anyway, I can't think of anything else. So.
Like heroin, Talk Radio really screws you up. Thanks a lot, Ray.
Cheers, bye.
0500 1053 89.
Like the Spice Girls.
There's a man who really needs help. The Spice Girls. Well, the Spice Girls had a little outburst this week. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Where's the Spice Girls music?
It's there. It must be there.
Where?
Try there. There we go. Yes, see.
Okay, the Spice Girls. Ginger Spice, Jerry Halliwell. She's the one... Have you seen the Spice Girls? How old are they saying they are?
Well, they're saying they're like 24.
Yeah.
Between I think,
what is
22
that,
and 26.
In dog years. She's 24. She's seen 24, but it was a long time ago. I'd say 44.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no oil painting, but she doesn't look...
No, you are an oil painting, but, one by Francis Bacon. And I mean that in a nice way.
But, I mean,
I kind of like doing the show at this speed.
Yeah.
We had to talk to less people.
But she does look a bit, older than the rest of them.
I think they all look old. And then one of them does look like the model on one of those 1970s heroin don't do it posters. Doesn't she? I mean,
Don't say which one, please.
No, she should eat something. Seriously, she looks so ill. And, the only one that actually looks good is the scary one, who's not scary. She's just funny. What's scary about her, by the way?
She shouts.
Oh, is that the scary
and
part?
she has a pierced tongue and big hair.
She has a pierced tongue?
Yeah.
I wonder what she uses that for.
Don't know.
Anything you'd like to, any knowledge that you'd like to share with us on that point, Kev?
I'm sure...
What would you think that a pierced tongue would be good for?
Oh,
You're thinking,
I'm sure that I don't want to say.
At this point?
No. Let Mike Allen talk about it.
Ginger Spice says that the Fab Five are like heroin because fans cannot do without them. Jerry, 25, reckons Britain is bored with a chart-topping band, but she hit back at critics predicting their decline by adding, I think the Spice Girls are like a drug. It's like heroin. They can't help it, but they absorb it, even if they're sick of it. I don't know. Do we think that we could do without them?
Yeah. All Saints are better.
Oh, All Saints, with that weak kind of yo-yo sort of... Oh, that's pathetic, that band.
That's right, and the Spice Girls are so musical.
Well, I'm not sticking up for the Spice Girls, but you just said that All Saints were great.
No, they're better.
You love All Saints.
Because they are women.
You have a poster of All Saints on... Oh, the Spice Girls aren't women, really?
No, well, no, they're girls.
We are breaking the news.
Hold on, they're girls. But All Saints are women. You see?
No, I don't. I thought we'd established that the Spice Girls were really old and decrepit.
No, one of them is.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
And what's with the one that's going out with the footballer? What is that about?
Posh.
Well, see, now, the way I said it was leaving myself open to say all sorts of things, but you nailed it down.
Oh, come on. How many of the Spice Girls are going out with the footballer?
I think 2.
Okay, it could be Posh, or it could be one of the others.
Jerry in Manchester with the other Spices yesterday was talking to the pop paper called Melody Maker. Melody Maker are interested in the Spice Girls? I can't believe that. What's happened to that paper?
Take what they can get.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm on holiday, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, that's it. The Spice Girls are like heroin.
That's not the Spice Girls.
I don't care.
You're on holiday.
I'm on holiday. What a great track. Who the hell was that?
Yo, tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, really wanna dig a dig.
Beauty. Here is one in Barnsley. Hello, Nigel. I'm going to take one, perhaps 2 more, and then we're going to have a lightning round. Because we haven't done that in a good long while. Have a lightning round, completely open and free. Anybody that's done lightning rounds before, you know what to do. If you haven't done them before, then keep your hands in your pockets.
Evening, Nick.
Hello, Nigel.
Right, what I want to talk about is weird sci-fi films.
Weird sci-fi films?
I watched a film this afternoon. It was so weird. When who thought I'll tell you about it. What happened was, this bloke and he's been knocked on the head and he got a brain hemorrhage. And he had this sort of like military secret somewhere.
Wait a minute, wait. Is this a new film?
Well, it's from 1960s. It's
okay.
An oldish film. And what happened was, they had to save his life. So you know what they did to get this brain hemorrhage? They got these blokes in a nuclear submarine, they shrank it, they injected it in him, and they got rid of the thing and regrew it out of him.
Oh, that's the same kind of idea as Inner Space.
Yeah.
Did you see that with old what's-his-name?
I did. Weird, that's weird, I know.
I don't know, not too weird.
It will.
Well, they've got machines now that they can actually put into your veins, and they go along and clear out the detritus. They actually do. I'm not making that up. They have machines small enough to do that. Of course, getting a guy small enough to sit on the machine is really hard work. And if it runs out of petrol halfway through, you can just about forget it.
Yeah.
So that was it?
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Nigel.
Cheers.
Michael Jackson has bought himself a submarine. Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that?
I laughed out loud at that. I don't know why it's funny. Has he bought a submarine?
Yeah, he's bought a submarine. If only I can find out.
Would you like me to film?
Yeah, I only seem to have half of my material here, but then I am on holiday, so...
You're on holiday.
Who cares?
It's a laid-back radio show.
This really is this is the most laid-back show I've ever done.
By the way, you got a mention on, you know the Paramount Comedy channel that you keep mentioning?
Yeah.
Well, apparently on their teletext service, they thanked you for mentioning them, and because you apparently said, I think it was Aid phoned up about the Dukes of Hazzard, and you said, it's probably on that damn Paramount channel, which they quite enjoyed, so you got a little mention there.
Never mind about the mention, I want the free satellites.
Well, maybe if they're listening, then we'll We'll see what we can do. Also, you can still fax us some free information. Free material, 0541 59 69 79, including this list of 9 words that sound rude which aren't. Which I think we can do, but only after 9 o'clock. Not that there's a watershed in commercial radio, but if there was, then we'd do it after.
No, you can't be rude at any time, for some strange reason.
Or do you want me to show you this list and you can do them, or do you want me to do them? Because they're quite funny. I laughed.
We'll have a meeting after the show and figure it out, okay?
Okay.
That's how relaxed we are.
We're
going to decide after the show what we put in it.
Okay.
Michael Jackson is buying a £15 million submarine to protect his family in case a giant rock smashes into the Earth. Wacko Jacko went off the deep end after scientists said that the asteroid could hit with a force of thousands of nukes. When wife Debbie Rowe gave birth to daughter Paris last month. Really, Michael Jackson had a daughter. How did that happen?
The usual way, I should imagine.
I doubt it.
Well, I don't doubt it personally, Nick. I'm sure it's the case.
After hearing this, the singer decided that they should dive for cover in a deep-sea Noah's Ark. The 39-year-old superstar believes astronomers would provide enough warning for 15 family and close friends to escape the impact by hiding in the ocean. Globe magazine has revealed he's negotiated with manufacturers to buy a small turbine-driven vessel. Michael has done some crazy things in the past, but this really is wild, said nautical engineer Bill Brown, whom Jackson consulted about the venture. Even if he escaped the crash, he'd have to stay underwater for the rest of his life. It can't be done. But if the asteroid did wipe out life on Earth, Jacko is determined to live on in style. His sub will boast luxury quarters with customized living room, bedroom, kitchen, dining area, and kitchen. I wonder if he'll have a roof garden. Do you think?
Oh, I should imagine.
One close pal said his theory is that life in a submarine is better than no life at all. Plus, if a spaceship was the cause of the thing that smashes into Earth, like if the space people came, right, then that would be another reason for Jacko to get in a submarine and go and dive down into the murky depths. Which is great, because if you imagine space people had travelled billions of light years to get here, and the first human being they saw was him. They would then extrapolate from that we're all like that. It would freak them out. It would be the weirdest thing that aliens from space had ever seen. And there's a picture of him to prove it, which I will fax you in the post.
Fax in the post.
He has eyes like a baby now. He has no nose whatsoever. I'm sure it's just a pencil line. It's a thin pencil line that's been drawn on this otherwise blank canvas. And eyes the size of dinner plates. He's turned himself back into a white baby. A white baby girl, as a matter of fact. But otherwise, apart from that, he's completely normal. And I love that hairstyle. So going into the break, are we going too slowly?
Just a little.
Going into the break, adverts from television and radio, okay? Real adverts sent in to newspapers. Oh, no, these are newspapers. Real adverts sent in, you know those little classified ads in the back of newspapers? Okay, real adverts from newspapers. For sale, a quilted high chair that can be made into a table, potty chair, rocking horse, refrigerator, spring coat, size 8, and fur collar. Now is your chance to have your ears pierced and get an extra pair to take home too. Wanted, 50 girls for stripping machine operators in factory. And we do not tear your clothing with machinery, we do it carefully, by hand.
Play Talk Radio registration rollover, and we're...
It's calculated that if this were the case, each chip would need to be 70 metres long. Not even Kev could eat a plate full of 6 or 7 70-metre-long chips.
I'd give it a try.
Yeah, you would give it a try, that's right. Let's have a call in Wallybridge. Robert.
Hiya.
It's a child.
You talk about Spice Girls. You were that saying that they're rubbish.
I can't hear a damn word you're saying, boy. Speak up.
Who was it that was saying that Spice Girls were rubbish?
Is this the way you speak?
Huh?
Do you ordinarily speak this way?
Yeah. I'm a Londoner.
You're a Londoner?
Yeah.
Which part of London do you come from?
Down Guildford.
What, Guildford in London? Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Well, I'd just like to tell him to spice up his life.
Right, okay. Like I have said on many and various occasions, we need to keep the holes on our little screener just a little bit tighter than that. That was a beautiful thing, Robert.
Okay.
And it must have taken you hours to come up with that.
Yep, took me years.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
13?
Yeah, 13.
13.
Ricky.
I've got the strength. Ian.
Hello?
Plymouth. You're on Talk Radio.
Hello?
Hello.
Nick, why are you sounding so sad?
I'm not sad. I'm just, I'm feeling a bit spaced out at the moment. I feel like illness is coming upon me, and
well, you are on holiday, aren't you?
I am also on holiday, that's right.
Yeah, right. Anyway, those websites, you were talking about singing on them. I mean, how big are they? Are they comfy?
Websites, we're talking about sitting on them. How big are they? Are they comfy? Okay, the holes still seem to be really, really wide on the screening to get through to the board. Sick boy. But I'm sure they'll tighten up in a moment. Here's one in Gloucester. Hello, Ian.
Hello. Nick.
Yes, Ian.
I just caught the end of that guy talking to you about radio competition. I didn't catch everything he said, but it just reminded me of one that I entered locally. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I entered to win some tickets to see Bob Monkhouse, and I managed to win these tickets, and they cancelled the show for some unknown reason. So what I did, I contacted the radio station to say, hey, they cancelled the show. Can you send me some alternative? And they just said, no, tough luck. I thought that was a little hard, you know, especially in the case of the competition.
Yeah, it was one of those hard radio stations.
Well, yeah.
So are we. Tough luck.
Well, you know, I thought that was a bit mean. So, but I got my own back on them anyway.
By?
Well, they had another guy on, the guy who draws Calvin and Hobbes and things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, cartoon characters?
Yeah, yeah.
And I rang them up, and I didn't have a clue which is which. The question was, you know, which is which? Calvin is a tiger or what? And I didn't know, so I just rang up, and I got it wrong. So I nudged my mate next to me and said, quick ring, say the opposite. And we won that competition.
Blimey, they must have had no listeners at all.
Yeah. Well, we had an advantage because we had the company phone program for 3 local radio stations. So any competitions that come up, we just press the number before they finish talking.
Blimey, Ian, you must have no life at all.
I haven't got a life at all.
Okay, just
Especially
checking.
since I got a written warning for misuse of the telephone and company.
Now we don't know what. Now we don't want to know which company it is.
No.
Well, we kind of do. Is it a national company?
Yes, worldwide company, yeah.
Really?
But I wouldn't tell you who it was.
What do they do?
Something very specialised. Yeah.
Okay, so that really nails it down for us. Thanks a lot, Ian. 0500 1053 89. Another one. Blimey. Another one. We've just come back from a break.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, we've got to pay the bills.
Okay, points to ponder. Why do we wash bath towels? Aren't we clean when we use them? Did you ever think of that?
It's a good point.
It is a good point.
Very good point.
Why do we wait until a pig is dead to cure it?
Yeah.
And how much deeper would the ocean be if sponges didn't grow in it?
Nick Abbott.
Yeah! On Tuesday, we're launching our biggest competition ever. Talk Radio's registration rollover is your chance to win a fabulous Lotus Elise sports car worth over £20,000, or up to $5,000 in cash. The Elise was voted What Car's Open Top Car of the Year? Cough. And its electrifying performance will take you from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 6.1 seconds. It is like no other car on the road. It's fast, it's light, it's incredible to drive, and it could be yours. To be in with a chance of winning, cough. All you have to do is listen to Talk Radio. See how I can pick that up? It's like it's coming off the top of my head, and I can pick it up exactly where I left it. It's as simple as that, because we'll be playing the competition right across the day, every day. That's Talk Radio's registration rollover starts with Bill Overbite, Tuesday from 5 a.m., so make sure you're listening. and you could be driving away in a sensational red Lotus Elise sports car, there is a good argument for listening, and it does look good. Got a picture of it on the wall here. It doesn't actually look like it could be real. It looks so wild.
It's a beautiful car.
Yes, it is.
And actually, next weekend, we're one of the programs where you get the chance to, might win it. One of the people on this show might win the thing. I know you don't believe that, but I think it's possible.
Can I have it?
Well, let's hope it's not this next bloke. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Nick. I'd like to do the game, please.
You want to play the game. Now, first thing I say is, So, we don't have... we only have 4 on this, because all the rest of it is saying file error 12 at me. Do you think that 4 is enough to actually give this bloke a prize?
Well,
not that we're going to send you a prize anyway. We'll just say over and over that we will.
A very small prize.
A small one. Just a small one?
Just a little one.
Just a small one, Tim?
Yeah. Anything. Caramel Giffin.
Ooh.
Kev. Can you play it again? Tommy Boyd.
Oh.
You're a loser, baby.
So why do we,
You have to send us a prize now.
What would you want?
Oh, well, don't spend a lot of money. Don't spend more than a couple of grand.
All right.
Thanks a lot. I'll wait for it in the post. Here's one in... I'm going to take 2... I said this a while ago. You had to keep reminding... Oh, we're almost at the snooze. All right, well, the first thing I do out of the news, how about this, is going to be a lightning round. It's a... Should we have a prefix?
Or do you want
people forgotten how to do this?
Do you want to do What's Your Query?
Maybe.
We could do a jingle for that. What's your query? What's your query? What's your query?
Wow. That was a beautiful radio moment.
Wasn't it?
This is kind of like doing an overnight show, isn't it? I mean, I think that we're in tune with the whole Easter thing, though, don't you? Because you don't want to be up and running about and speeding around during Easter, because it felt like a Sunday yesterday.
It felt like a Saturday yesterday.
No.
Yeah, because I showed up at this station to do this show, and I thought, oh, it's Friday.
No, it felt like a Sunday yesterday.
No, it felt like a Saturday.
And today kind of feels like... What's the day after Sunday?
Well,
Monday.
Yeah.
So we've had a Sunday. No, feels like a Saturday, and then and then tomorrow it'll feel like a Sunday because it is, and on Monday it'll feel like a Sunday again. So this is kind of... I think we're in tune with actually what's going on.
Are any shops open on Monday?
I don't know. Let's go. Oh, Monday.
Yeah.
Of course. Those are the shops that are open on Monday. That's how you can tell them apart.
But it's a bank holiday, so...
Here's one in North Allerton. Hello, Leanne.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I talk about something I found in a packet of, the kind of animal-type things?
Eh? A packet of animals?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, woman?
Well, I bought these things, right? You put them in water, and then they're like kind of fishy things.
Are they fish?
Kind of. They're instant animals.
Instant animals?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're really stupid, but...
Are they like, sea monkeys? Do you remember sea monkeys?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah. You remember them, don't you?
No.
Oh. Okay, then.
Well, they've just, kind of come to our town now, so... Thought I'd get some and see what they were about.
And what are they about?
Not much. I can't see them yet. I've had them for ages. I can't
Well, they come in
them.
like pill form, and you put them in water and they suddenly expand. Is that what it is?
Yeah. And they're swim about, but I can't see them.
How long have they been in water?
Ages, about a week.
A week? Are they plants? So I don't really know.
They're kind of like, I don't know.
But you put it in water and it's supposed to grow into something great.
Yeah, that swims about.
And it's been there a week. I think your watery animals are dead, Leanne.
No.
Or what it is what it is. Maybe that's what they're supposed to be, little pill things.
But
Because some animals do look like that.
But what's the point if you can't see them?
You spent the money on it, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Ah, well.
0500 1053 89. Here's Rosie. Are you serious?
Oh, absolutely.
What?
You sound so stressed.
I know I do, don't I?
Yep, I thought I'd have to ring you up and give you a few tips.
You are being sarcastic, aren't you?
No.
I sound stressed?
Yeah, and you're supposed to be on holiday.
I sound stressed?
Yeah.
I'm the most I've ever been when I'm not asleep. The most relaxed I've ever been when I'm asleep. I can't even finish a sentence, I'm so relaxed.
You mean you're almost horizontal?
Yeah, almost.
Right, okay. Follow my instructions. Drop your shoulders.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Let it out.
Excuse me? Oh, the breath.
Don't let children hassle you. Let it out.
I did.
Okay.
Can I breathe back in again now?
Right, are you feeling better now?
I can't breathe. No, Rosie, as a matter of fact, I'm not. You're crap at this.
Oh, no. I'm very
yes.
good. I've been told I am.
Really? Who by? Some real stressed-out freak, probably, yes. Thanks a lot, Rosie. Got to go. You're really winding me up because it's the news. So, we're going to come back. We're going to do the lightning round, and in the next hour, it is going to be faster. Or slower. Or we might not come back at all. Let's start the holiday now. So, what have we got? Here, okay, this is a list of children's books that you will never see, okay? Children's books you will never see. Curious George and the High Voltage Fence. Dad's New Wife, Harry. That's very big in California, that one. Children's books you'll never see. The Boy Who Died from Eating All His Vegetables. And Pop Goes the Hamster, and other great microwave games.
Across the UK on 10:53 and 10:89 AM. This is Talk Radio. You're listening to Talk Radio, the conversation of the nation.
Mika Hakanan.
Sorry. Talk Radio satellite weather. We got a lot of faxes tonight. One's to Mike in Devon. Thanks. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Isn't it?
No.
What?
No. Well, I don't know, but I just know that it's not the case.
Yes.
It's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Information overload. But there you are, Mike. No, it isn't. But it's a very...
What other faxes do we have?
Very interesting rumour.
I want fax stuff that I can use going in and out of the news.
Oh, we got...
At the end of the breaks, that sort of thing.
A good one.
0541 59 69 79 is the fax number.
It is.
0541 59 69 79. All free material gratefully received.
Yes, because we will use it, if it's good.
These damn birds are singing earlier and earlier, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. It is like doing an overnight show. It's like being up at the crack of dawn right now, isn't it? Talk Radio satellite weather. Tonight, a cold evening everywhere with widespread frost.
Why is that funny?
And...
Being up at the what? Get on with it.
Widespread frost and winter showers.
These are going to fit now. It's only taken me an hour and a half. Now I'm with it.
The south of England will experience rain and sleet, whilst snow and hail will fall over the rest of the British Isles. A maximum temperature of no degrees.
How many?
None. Zilch.
What? None?
Zippo. None.
How can it be none? How can there be no degrees? There must be some.
No, there aren't. Minimum temperature of -3 degrees.
Kev, when will we share precious moments?
After the show, if you want.
After the show, okay, it's a date.
Tomorrow, hail and snow showers are expected everywhere.
The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
No.
It's Christmas. Anyway, they're expected everywhere throughout the day. Although, there will be the chance of sunny intervals.
The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on.
How does the rest of this one go? I normally cut it here. Oh.
It's instrumental.
Little musical interlude. There'll be a short musical interlude before the next programme. Oi!
With a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius.
Too darn hot.
That's 10 degrees Celsius.
It's too darn hot.
10 degrees? I was chatting, was it?
10 degrees.
Celsius?
Yes.
At a minimum temperature of 4 degrees Celsius.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight. Refill the cup with my baby tonight. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight. Refill the cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot.
We'll be back.
Choice is yours.
It is? Blow, now he's thrown me into a spin. Now I don't know what to do.
Do you think that people like street radio is real?
Well, I know my parents used to berate me for being so cruel to Kev, and it's all just show business.
Nothing is as you hear it.
You useless great gonk. Is Irene. Hello, Irene.
Hello. Why'd you put me on hold for about, 3 years for?
I don't know, I'll check. Dodge Army Service sent medics some of his diabetic lover's urine and was told that he was pregnant.
Buenos días, muy bien, ¿y usted?
What? The thing about this program is...
It's a nothing program, but it's funny.
Nick Abbott.
Okay. Right, we're going to set up a lightning round. I've got a couple of calls to take them and then we'll do it. I think this is last week's. God's failure to make a predicted television debut in Texas last week prompted 150 followers of True Way, a Taiwanese religious sect, to move to Michigan. Hon Ming Chen, the group's leader, remained unabashed that he got it wrong when he predicted that God would show up last Tuesday, either in person or on Channel 18, the local television station in Garland in Texas. Instead, he ordered his group to make the 2,000-mile trip to Michigan, where, he promised, God would send flying saucers to take them safely from a nuclear holocaust. Oddly, the saucers' destination was not heaven. The saucers are going to come down and take them to Gary in Indiana. At a final meeting in Texas before he flew out yesterday for Buffalo en route to Michigan, teacher Chen failed to offer an apology. The nearest he claimed was when he volunteered to be stoned to death by supporters. He waited for 5 minutes, but there were no takers. I think stoned is the operative word. Maybe we should stone Kev to death. After the show.
Yay!
Right, 2 more, then a lightning round, and then it's going to be great, mate. Here's Chris in Dundee.
All right there.
How's it going?
Not bad, right. I was sick of the people phoning up your show and go on about the Spice Girls all the time.
Really want to dig a dig.
I mean, they're so pathetic. I mean, you should get a life.
Who, the people or the Spice Girls?
The people and the Spice Girls.
You don't like the Spice Girls?
No, I hate them.
Are you one of these people who ring up a show and keep going on about the Spice Girls?
No, I want them to shut up about the Spice Girls.
Yeah, but you're one of those people who call a show and go on about the Spice Girls.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really want. I wanna really wanna dig a dig.
Spice Girls interrupt us. Here's the last normal call before we do a lightning round. Here's Wayne in Flintshire.
Hello, Nick.
Flintshire?
Flintshire.
Where's that?
It's, North Wales.
North Wales?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all right?
It's fine with me. Do you know Prestatyn?
I do know Prestatyn.
Or Rill?
Yes. I'm afraid so.
Okay, what's up?
I went to Rill the other week. It was closed.
Prestatyn was, yes.
Yes. Something terrible happened last night.
Something terrible happened last night, you say?
Yeah.
What could that possibly
be? It was
be?
the last time that Sky ever showed The Late Show with David Letterman.
No. Really?
Really.
Last night was the last time?
The last time.
Now, when I had a satellite system a couple of years ago, they... Oh, I'm going to burp. Did you hear that?
I did. It was disgusting.
Yeah. We heard it through... Could you leave that fader open?
I'm sorry.
We heard it through 3 panes of glass.
3 panes of glass, yeah, that was a beauty.
And a sealed
I've been building that one up for weeks. I had a satellite system, and they showed David Letterman on Sky, and then they also showed it on a German channel about sort of 20 clicks up.
No, it's not on a German channel anymore.
It isn't?
No. Got it off ages ago.
Damn.
But Sky's licence on it expired, apparently, and they're not going to renew it.
It probably costs a lot, and I'm guessing it doesn't get many viewers.
Well, when they stick it on at midnight, you know.
Well, they're sticking it on at midnight because it doesn't get many viewers, I'm guessing.
It used to be on 11 o'clock, though, didn't it?
That's right, and it must have performed badly such that they put it on late. For the money that it costs, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but we pay 30 quid a month for that.
If I was paying Sky, I would be seriously narked.
Well, I am.
Yeah, well, are you seriously narked?
Seriously narked.
Yeah. I suppose it's just too American. I mean, all the jokes are just too American, and people don't want to watch that. It's a great shame, because I think it's one of the funniest shows that has ever been on television. And he has inspired the whole...
Every talk show over here is basically a rip-off of Letterman.
Well,
like TFI Friday is basically a rip-off of him.
You could say inspired by.
I could say rip-off.
Let's leave it at inspired by. Well, that's a dreadful shame.
It is. What's Jonathan Ross going to watch?
I'm going to have to get my friends in America to send me tapes over, because Kev hasn't. In like 6 months of me asking you, useless gonk, to tape some David Letterman for me, you did 2 in 6 months.
And have you watched them
yet?
yet?
The damn thing's on every single night.
Have you watched
It's too late now.
Do you have any on tape, Wayne?
I think I do, actually.
Cool.
Yeah. Send them to me.
Send them to me, and I'll send you a prize in the post. And I'll also return your video to you. How's that?
That's excellent.
Cool. And the address is?
Talk Radio.
P.O. Box 1089.
London.
W1A.
1PP.
Very good.
PP, that's my favourite part. Thanks a lot, Wayne.
See ya.
0500 1053 89 as we begin to pick it up. And we're doing a lightning round now. It's a free one. It's just a free-form lightning round here. Okay, let me do the ground rules, because I haven't done this in a good long while. I'm surprised that nobody else on another radio station hasn't nicked this from me, because he seems to have nicked everything else. You know who I mean. As soon as you're on, you get assigned a line. As soon as you hear me say the line that you have been assigned to, that means you are on. Be great, be gone. Here is 2.
Come on.
That was so pathetic, I can't even begin to put it in words. 3.
Joe Pesci, 6 cents of the bill.
What did he say?
Something about Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, yeah. As soon as I hear that name, I just want to dump whatever it is. Are you looking at me, by the way? Oh, no, that's the other guy.
Don't you look at me.
That's the other guy. We just done 3 of them.
I know.
Don't you look at me as Dennis Hopper. Are you looking at me is Robert De Niro. And Joe Pesci was, you think I'm funny?
I'm funny to you?
I make you laugh? 4.
It's too darn hard.
Boom, boom. 5. Gosh, that was a nice little song, wasn't it? Cliff Richard. 6. Oh, that was awful. That was so staggeringly bad. That was just painful. I'm going to go through them one more time. 2. I say 2. 2's being difficult. 2. 2. Just a whisper. From a whisper to a scream. Here's 3.
Hello?
Hello?
Your mother's so ugly, she looked out the window and got arrested for mooning.
Here is 4.
Just take the money, okay?
Who are these people? 5.
Where I come from, we have no bunghorn.
This is painful. I'm not going to be doing Screenless anymore for a while. I think it's I think that Sick Boy is just doing such a great job on screening these nuts out. As soon as they get a chance just to be through, they're through, unfortunately.
Have you got a break bit there?
A break bit.
Well, what could we call that as a break bit? It's your play piece.
I never play with my piece while I'm on the air.
It's not what I've heard.
Okay, actual answers from the ITV game show Family Fortunes. Would you like adverts from newspapers? Points to ponder? Anything grabbing you
I like
so far?
points to ponder.
You like points to ponder? What about the other 2?
I like to ponder my points.
Yeah, points to ponder.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Sounds good.
What a couple of...
When you say, what about the other 2, do you mean what about the other 2 categories, or what about the other 2 gonks?
What about the other 2 gonks? OK, points to ponder. 3 of them. What do little birdies see when they get knocked unconscious? Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle? That's a good question.
Good point.
Why doesn't glue? Huh. And whose idea was it for the word lisp to have an S in it?
Hello, it's me again, Carol McGiffin, and Paul Ross is here, but he's lost his voice. Paul, tell me, what's on the show? Oh, Ian Ogilvy, right, yes, the saint who took over from Roger Moore, never made James Bond, too much like Roger, I suppose. OK, what else? OK, we'll be crossing live to Tony Blair at his Easter retreat in Spain to see what he's up to. OK, anything else? That's Talk Radio Weekend Breakfast with Whispering Wasp and Carol McGiffin tomorrow from 6. There's a good argument for listening.
You ever wonder just where your money goes when you give to a charity, and how much of a difference it makes? Well, with the Christian Children's Fund, when you give us £15 a month to sponsor a child, we promise to let you know exactly what we do with your money. You'll be sent updates on your child's progress and how they and their community are benefiting from your commitment. Plus, you will receive an annual personal account of exactly how your money is being spent. Your £15 a month can change the course of a child's life. So if you want to make a difference, call the Christian Children's Fund on 0800 41 39 30. That's 0800 41 39 30. Become a sponsor today. It could be one of the most important and rewarding things you ever do.
CCF is a registered charity working with long-term projects throughout the developing world and Eastern Europe. We bring healthcare, education and eventual self-sufficiency to children and communities in need. Support is always given on the basis of poverty alone, regardless of race, sex or religion. Call 0800 41 39 30.
This is Talk Radio. Nick Abbott.
It should be blown off this earth, basically.
So I was looking through the Telegraph today, and they must have been having this topic in the letters page. Will you stop Nelly from jiggling?
Yes, stop.
He seems to be jiggling to the music.
He's got DJ's leg, isn't he?
Staff should not jiggle on duty.
Well, you know, DJs sit there and they'll talk and they'll jiggle their leg up and down like that.
They do. Like
Yeah.
some get really, really animated, just ordinarily speaking at the microphone. I seem to be... Well, you're lucky I'm speaking at all at the moment. Stock still. They must have been having a conversation about sex before marriage, because William Hague has said something about this, right? William Hague had sex before marriage. Is that right? Right or wrong?
Did he?
I don't know,
but if he did...
I don't know either, because I don't ordinarily read the letters page of the Telegraph. But I'm assuming from this letter that William Hague had sex before marriage with somebody else.
Oh, I think that's disgusting.
And a letter from T.D.D. Gay from Bexhill-on-Sea, E. Sussex, says... Does William Hague not realise that sex before marriage only delays the service? Good one. Right, here is the number. 0500 1053 89, and here is a bloke called Jim in Aberdeen.
Oh,
Jim! What's up?
Do you have cable in your house?
No.
No. Do you know of Jerry Springer?
Yes, he's on ITV.
Yeah? If you was to go on the show, what would your secret be?
It's a secret.
Yeah? Ah. So you wouldn't go on?
No, I think you'd have to be certifiable to go on that show.
Have you seen it at all?
Yeah. And I just, and I also saw the one that Ruby Wax did. These guys were going out with the girls for a period of a year. I mean, the whole thing was ludicrous. Did you see that when Ruby Wax did Jerry Springer?
I did, yes.
Okay, the premise of the show that Ruby Wax... because Ruby Wax went to interview Jerry Springer, and she just sort of hung around the show itself and didn't really talk to Jerry Springer much at all. I think that, like when she did Don King, the boxing promoter... I think these Americans, they must have requests for interviews all the time, and they check out who is going to be doing the interview.
Yep.
And apparently that's exactly what Don King did. You see when Ruby Wax went and did Don King?
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. Apparently Don King had checked out with the people in Britain who this Ruby Wax was, and the response came back, well, she's a really pushy broad, who, is only interested in getting herself on camera and making a joke about
basically.
Yeah, and he said, okay, well, I'll pass. That's why she had such a hard time, is because he knew that who she was.
Yep.
I'm guessing Jerry Springer had the same notion, because she hardly got to speak to Jerry Springer at all, right? But that was actually a superb program, because the Jerry Springer show at that time was... But the topic was something like, I'm going out with a guy and he doesn't know that I'm also a guy. Basically, there were these blokes who had had sex changes, who were then going out with these other guys who thought that they were women. But they didn't look like women to me, I mean, I would have clicked inside of a second. Yeah, and these guys were going out with them for a year. And suddenly, these guys who had the sex change thought it would be a good idea to go on national television to tell their boyfriends that they're actually men. Well, which part of that makes any sense?
Apparently, the screening at the start, before you actually get onto the show, they make sure that the person's not going to go ballistic.
I think the opposite is true, because they like people to go ballistic.
Yeah, that's what I reckon too. So, okay, nice talking.
Okay, would you go on Jerry Springer?
I have no secrets like that.
Not even a little one?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. I used to be an alien, maybe.
Oh, there you go. But that doesn't really count.
I'm okay now.
Yeah, he used to be an alien, but he's okay now. 0500 1053 89. Are we going for another break now?
Yes, we are.
Blimey, it's like every 5 minutes on this station.
I know.
Do I need to do the read again?
Yes, please.
So do it now?
Yeah, do it now.
Where is it? Oh, yes. It's about the car. On Tuesday, we are launching our biggest competition ever, Talk Radio's registration rollovers. Your chance to win that fabulous Lotus Elise sports car that I was talking about a little while ago. It's worth over £20,000. You can get up to $5,000 in cash. It was voted What Car's Open-Top Car of the Year. Its electrifying performance will take you from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 6.1 seconds. It's like no other car on the road. I'm looking at a picture of it right now, and it seriously is like no other car on the road. What a head turner. It could be yours. To be in with a chance of winning it, all you have to do is listen to Talk Radio. It's as simple as that, because we'll be playing the competition right across the day, every day, from Tuesday. Talk Radio's registration rollover starts with Bill Overton, 5 a.m. Tuesday morning. That's 5 a.m. on Tuesday, not 5 p.m. on Tuesday morning. That's 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Write that down. Make sure you're listening. You could be driving away with a sensational red Lotus Elise sports car. There's a good argument for listening.
Talk Radio and Scope, breaking down the barriers.
This year's UK and Ireland Corporate Games takes place in June at Bracknell Forest in Berkshire. And you can help us help Talk Radio team captain Tommy Boyd take part in over 20 different sports, including field hockey, volleyball, squash, six-a-side soccer, and dragon boat racing. If you'd like to be part of our team, then call the Talk Radio Scope hotline now on 01733 380 888. You'll have fun and you'll be helping raise money for Scope, Cerebral Palsy Ireland, Capability Scotland and NICOD.
The 1998 UK and Ireland Corporate Games.
Be part of our Talk Radio team and help raise money for charity.
Talk Radio and Scope, breaking down the barriers.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio.
Also this week, in the letters page of the Telegraph, we've obviously been discussing the advantages and disadvantages of prison islands. You know that we've had prison boats? You know that Jack Straw's not going to be happy until each and every single sinner in this country is in prison, which means every single one of us, because each and every single person in this country has sinned in one way or another. And I don't care who they are, you know who you are, and it's everybody. Every single person in this country has sinned.
Speak for yourself, Nick Abbott.
In one way or another.
No,
everyone.
Speak for yourself.
Absolutely. How could you have got through life and not sinned?
I have not sinned.
In one respect or another. You've never taken a pen from this building?
Never.
You've never taken an envelope or a piece of paper?
I have not. Ever.
You ever taken a computer? A couple of computers. Come on, you've taken a couple of computers away.
No, I haven't.
We've got nice new computers here. Have you ever thought about taking one of those home?
No.
Yeah, you must have thought about it, at least.
No, computers I'm not interested in. Now, the photocopier, on the other hand...
Uh-huh.
But, I'm tempted, but no, I will not sin.
Is that a photocopier in your pocket, or do you have an affliction?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
So they've been discussing the advantages and disadvantages of prison islands in the letter page of the Telegraph. Are you with me? This letter says, from Dick Woodhead, in Sleaford, Links. What a great name. Dick Woodhead. There's nothing funny about that. Sir, there are disadvantages to prison islands. The last time we tried it, the inmates retaliated by making neighbours.
You need to put that fader up there, Nelly. I'd like to point
Timing, that's... It was going to go, but I was shortchanged by
I'd like to point
the
out
staff.
Nelly's doing the faders here. It's got nothing to do with me.
Idiot.
So all the mistakes are his.
Thanks.
Right, so far on this show, you suck.
Nelly.
That's a direct accusation.
Yeah. He's happy about it.
Oh, he's either shaking his fist or he's...
Got that DJ Likely again.
Yeah. No, he's probably shaking his fist, isn't he? In anger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hear anything about George Michael this week?
What about him? Got a new album out, has he?
I can't believe we haven't had a single call. Have you been screening him out?
No.
Sick boy.
No.
Nobody's called.
No.
Unbelievable. They will now.
Well, what's he done?
Here is, it's,
Let's talk about George Michael. No, not really.
Hello, Aid.
Yeah, before I get going...
Before you go, yeah.
Kev had...
And in closing...
Kev had something for me last week, but I've gone. Can you tell me what it is?
What was it?
That's been used before.
Of course it has. Originality in radio is nowhere. It's free material. But this is your theme tune now, Ace. Nelly has a theme tune. Nick has a theme tune.
I do? What's my theme tune?
He goes...
Oh, yeah.
Right, I don't have a theme tune. Sick Boy will be the next one with a theme tune.
You should have one.
What's up, Aid?
Yeah, but before I say what's it? Could you give me a what's it address? Because the local library's got on the internet, but I can't find you.
Our email address is, if you want to send us an email, billytalk@aol.com. That's billytalk@aol.com.
I don't know what that means.
Start it, Dear Nick, and everything will be fine.
Well, that's somebody else's email address, though, right?
It's only Bill Overton. He won't mind. He's a nice guy.
He'll freak.
Well, you know. Yeah, okay, he'll freak. But I'll be the one for it, because none of you people show up during the week.
I'm on holiday.
Are you?
What's up, Aid?
Yeah, what have you got your address or not?
Which address?
It's the website address.
Oh, that one. It's, just go into a search engine.
Yeah, we tried that and it says not known.
Oh, well, look, go to Yahoo, okay? Oh. Go to Yahoo or Alta Vista and type Nick Abbott. That's A-B-B-O-T, as I'm sure you're aware, because you probably got it written on your wall in, 6-foot letters.
That's double B, one T. Is that what you just said?
Double B-O-T.
Oh, yeah. Two B's, one T.
2 B's, 1 T, yeah.
Yeah, go into Yahoo.
Yeah, anyway, what I've heard about, have you ever seen this program called Pulling Power, Nick?
Pulling Power?
No, it's not what you think.
What is that, one of those the strongest men in the world things?
No, it's not
pull
about...
a plane in their teeth.
No, it's not about that. It's like a car program. And they had an item on with this, silly doctor thing last week about, executives that don't get the chance to exercise and that. It's all about exercising with your car. What's it, when you you sit up and down? Do you sometimes you have a telescopic steering wheel that moves in and out?
I never want him on here again, Mick. It's disgusting.
What are you talking about, Aid?
Innuendo.
Yeah. In your... Never mind.
Aid, I'm sorry, man. This is just disgusting.
No, he's
living up to his nickname now. I think this is disgusting.
I wasn't listening. I'm on holiday.
He was talking about going up and down and telescopic bits.
Really?
That's where exercise your arms.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
What's disgusting about that?
That's it. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back this way.
There's nothing disgusting about it, Aid.
And he says you should, what's it like, do you know when you park up, you should run around your car, like, to get exercise.
Yeah.
And I think you'd look like a nut, like, wouldn't you?
Especially if you parked in the fast lane of the M1.
Yeah, so anyway, before I go, do you know you're on holiday? Are you actually on holiday, or are you going to be on this show next week?
I am going to be on this show next week, and I'll be rested.
Arrested?
Well, maybe.
When you're arrested, make the first
I'll
call.
be rested.
When you're arrested, make the first call to me, then.
Yeah, I'll be rested. So next week, it'll be much bouncier, I'm imagining.
So now you're
Because
being perverted.
This is kind of like... hang on. Oh, dinner's backing up on me. Did you hear that? No.
No.
It's kind of like an overnight show. I mean, I feel really kind of just so relaxed. It's the most laid-back I think I've ever been on the air.
You don't really work to get tense anyway, do you?
Oh, I do. I've been working in over a year, I've had 6 days off, including weekends.
You really work for 3 hours a day.
That's not true. It isn't true. And it's very stressful, concentrated effort and involvement.
Stressful on your buttocks sitting down a lot.
I don't think you appreciate exactly what I have to go through. For a start, I have to talk to people like you.
What was wrong with that?
Can you imagine how much it takes out of me to talk to the likes of you?
What do you mean the likes of me? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm your average sort of bloke.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're probably right. And there's the reason that we're in so much trouble. He's an ordinary, average guy. He is the backbone of this great nation of ours, which is why we have a hump. You are
dying really quickly.
You are the hump of this great nation.
Not guilty. I've never had one.
And there's a great moment to leave.
All right, yeah, I'm going. This is a terrible, isn't it?
0500 1053 89. Free call, talk radio. We've got another break now? No, not yet. Let's take what I've got on the board. We'll do it quickly. We'll start speeding up. I've been saying that all the whole show, haven't I? And then we'll do What's Your Query? What's your query? Setting up right now, 0500 1053 89. Andy, Wolverhampton. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, how you doing, mate?
All right.
Good to talk to you. I just wanted to make a little quick point about the transport system here in the UK. I've been here now for 4 days since I got here, and
you're still at the airport?
it's not far off. I mean, I was amazed at how poor and unreliable it is.
Expensive.
Everything,
dirty.
yeah, everything you don't want to have in your in an integral part of your country, really, and the thing that helps your thing function.
You know, I travel the tube at least twice a day, and I find it rather aggravating and slightly amusing and ironic that the Piccadilly line, which is the one that services Heathrow, is by far the most reliable line of all. You miss a train, you're not more than a couple of minutes off another one. You know, you look at the waiting time on the next train, it's usually like 1 minute, 2, 3, very rarely gets up to 5 on the Piccadilly line, which takes tourists from Heathrow. That's the first thing that they see of London transport, right?
Right.
And I think that London transport must have put a tremendous amount of money in order to make that first impression a good one. If, like me, you're one of the millions of poor sods who have to travel on any of the other lines...
every day.
...then you are screwed by London transport, who suck all of your money out of you and then make you put up with going into work and not being able to sit down. The trains go by, they're so full you can't even get on them. They're filthy dirty. You can barely sit down for the chewing gum and the puke. And then they have the unmitigated gall that you go one stop past where you thought that you were going to go, like you change your mind mid-journey and you want to go a little way further to maybe meet a friend or your dying mother or something like that.
Yeah, like a yard
And
pack.
they'll turn around in their peak caps and their stormtrooper boots and charge you 10 extra pounds. Unbelievable.
Well, I'm glad you say that, because I was worried about coming on and sounding like, you know, somebody who's being invited into your country and then selected off.
Like a whinging Oz?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's
no, you're right. You're right. Listen, you're just here to visit. We have to live with this every day.
That's how my emotions changed. To start off with, I was I was angry, and because, you come 24 hours flying and you feel groggy anyway, and for the first day I was really mad. I think, well, what sort of hell have I come to? But then you sit down and you think, well, like you say, this is your life. This is how you live.
That's
every
right.
day.
Don't get angry, Andy. You want to fit in more and to be more like us British.
Yeah,
And we don't get angry. We just suffer and mutter about it under our breath. But don't make a scene, whatever you do. Thanks a lot,
I know what
mate.
you're saying. The people around here, that they say, oh, yeah, well, that's how it is. That's, get used to it.
I know. This country's going to hell in a handbag.
Well, it's not. The system's not far removed from what you'd expect in India and
In a
these sort of
third
places,
world
you know?
country, yes,
Yeah.
you hit the nail right on the head, yes. This is barely, we're just clinging on by our fingernails, just barely a first world country. That's right.
Has it always been like this?
If the rest of Europe turns its back on us, then we'll drop off the globe, probably.
Has it always been like this?
No. I can remember a time when Red Ken was in power, and the transport system was actually affordable, and the trains arrived on time. Oh, no, that was Hitler. Thanks a lot, Andy.
Yeah, good to talk to you,
0500
thanks.
1053 89. It's a free one, and here is Ursin in London.
Hello, good evening, Nick.
How's it going?
Fine, thanks. How's it going?
All right.
Me and a couple of mates decided to go down to the West End to muck about.
Mucking about.
Yeah, man. And we at the end of the day, we spent all our money on arcades, so we decided to phone home to get a lift, get my dad to pick us up. And we walked into the phone box, and all we saw, a dirty box full of prostitute cards.
Smutty?
Pardon?
Smutty?
Smutty, exactly. I was sick.
You were sick in the phone box? Really?
Mm.
What are the odds on that? What are the odds of going into a phone box and finding puke on the floor?
Don't know, mate. 5 to 1.
5 to 1, yes. And the other 4 chances, it'll be, well, I don't know. I mean,
anyway.
Every time I go past a phone box, it's the sound that emanates from it is not a ringing tone. It's usually something along those lines.
Nick.
Yes.
One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to complain about the rudeness of BT customer service people.
Yeah, the hell with you, pal. Get stuffed. Here's one in Norwich.
Nick, sorry.
Yes.
just nice comedy moment. I was just wondering, because we're talking about...
That you ruined completely. Thanks for doing that.
No, you
yes.
did it, and then you moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But
and by the way, Ursin...
Kill me then.
You're a loser, baby, so why don't we kill you? Here is...
Did he just say, kill me then?
Yes, I think so.
I was just going to ask you.
Stay where you are, we'll be right over.
Oh, dear. How are you doing with your mobile phone? Is it okay? Are you coping with it? Are you using it? Because whenever I call you, it's switched off.
What the hell has this got to do with anything?
We were talking about walking past phone boxes.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go into phone boxes anymore because you have your handy mobile phone.
Well, no, I leave my mobile phone at home.
Oh, do you?
Because it might get lost.
Oh, that's a good point. It's only a small one.
That's right.
And so it's a phone.
Uh-huh. And I don't take my umbrella out because you don't want it to get wet.
Of course not.
Here's Dale in Norwich.
Hello there, Nick.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too good. I was just going to ring and tell you about an experience which I just had tonight, actually, whilst listening to your show.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to actually do with your show, but I thought I'd fancy having a Chinese, so I rang up, ordered one, went out to go and get it. On arrival there's 4 kids, they must be about 5 or 6 years old, all, looking at me.
Yeah. What did you say? You're looking at me, kid?
Well...
You young punk?
The guy comes through who's going to bring me this meal, and he's 16 years old, and he's got a fully developed moustache there, which looks kind of weird anyway.
I then take this...
Dale, you did that. If only you'd paused just a little longer, that would have been a perfect radio moment. Man, you could be a DJ. You want to...
I could be.
Call your local radio station, or I'll have you on at the weekend.
Well, actually, but, yeah, so I get this meal home.
Mm-hmm.
I start to eat it, and it's got to admit, it's the most revolting thing. It just didn't taste right. It just didn't...
What the hell did you expect? You went to the local Chinese?
It was supposed to be chicken, so I gave it to my dog instead. And now it's like a big round ring on the carpet. Where
It's done the happy yodel. You want to scoop it up into a bucket, put it outside. The pigeons will love it.
Well, no, actually, I was going to open up a little restaurant here and sell it on to people, actually.
Just keep it warm. Thanks a lot, mate.
Okay,
0500 1053 89. When we'll be back, Mike will be in, and then no sense will be made. It will be nonsense. And then we'll do, because we just don't learn our lessons, then we'll go screenless, and everybody will be calling in going, is the psychic there? And I'll be saying, no, can you call back after 10? So that's what we will do, just for a comic effect, because I don't care, because I'm on holiday.
Anger, anarchy, and the filthy lucre. Axos, or you'll be on the phone. An Easter Sunday special with me, Nicky Horn, on Talk Radio, of course. There's a good argument for listening. Made a road rise.
Adagio is a musical term that means play slowly, calmly, gently. So, what words would you use to describe this music? How about adagio? Adagio. Escape into a sea of calm serenity and relax to over 4 hours of luxurious melodies that will gently soothe you like a soak in a hot tub. Adagio is not available in the shops, but you can get it by calling 0990 44 55 66. It comes on either 4 CDs or 4 cassettes for just $29.99 plus $2.50 post and packaging. Allow 14 days for delivery. Indulge yourself with Adagio. Get it and make your escape. 0990 44 55 66. Adagio, simply beautiful music. From Teledisc. 0990 44 55 66.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio.
To me, it's like a higher power, you know, that kind of works through other people.
The opinions expressed in this segment by Mike Allen are not necessarily those of Nick Abbott.
Mikey Mike.
Cool go, isn't it?
No.
Oops, we're just building a small structure in the car park. I don't know if you saw it when you came in.
What, the post office tower?
No, it's just beneath the post office tower.
What is this then?
It's a cottage.
A cottage?
Yeah, it's a cottage to put celebrity guests in.
You are a very bad man.
I know. I don't care, you see. It's been quiet today, hasn't it?
Oh, yes. I'm on holiday now.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Life is a beach. I don't want to worry you, Nick, but there's a German on your beach towel. I left it outside the studio.
I haven't even booked a damn hotel yet.
Yes. Are your headphones quiet?
No.
Mine are. I don't know what it is that I do, but it's making me deaf.
Pardon?
See? Sketching.
It's the worst joke in the world.
No, it's true.
But I don't care.
No, you don't, because you're
on holiday.
Holiday.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm going to Spain.
Good.
Yes.
It's their turn.
It is their turn.
It is their turn. I think you should go to Spain. In fact, if I were you, I'd go twice.
I did go to Amsterdam. okay. But not again. Not yet. But now, Spain. Or, man, I hope it is sunny. I hope that the weather we've got now isn't going south. Although I have a feeling it is.
Yeah, it might be a bit wet.
Not that far south.
But Spain's really nice. I like Spain. Spain is cool.
Cool? No, hot, I want.
No, it's cool. Where are we? October, November, December, April? It'll be about the same temperature as October.
In Spain?
No. So it's be a bit sort of end of season, a bit ropey, a bit gone at the game.
Gone at the game?
Gone at the game.
What does that mean?
It means less than perfect.
Oh. Well, I'll fit right in then. What have you got on tonight?
Do you know, Susie Johns is joining us. She does a lot of work on GMTV. She's had a couple of TV shows and stuff like that. She's one of our glam psychics. And after 11 o'clock, a new voice.
What does she do on GMTV?
That's her numerology and astrology. And you'd be pleased.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tricia Monteverdi's got to be in. This is Green Mountain.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to pretend to be Lorraine Kelly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to interview a lot of people in half an hour.
It's extraordinary.
Great. So, what more can I tell you?
It's just great.
That was just great.
It was, wasn't it? So, I'm going to go outside now and look at my career in flames. Thank you very much. Who wired these up? I'm going to have to go and unplug these, Nick.
Go and...
Have a lovely holiday. On behalf of everyone who loves you, you know?
Who's that, then?
I don't know. I think they're both outside.
I think they are. I think those are the ones that are torching your career.
Yes, I think so. Small house somewhere.
Yes. And if I could do... I can do anything... I can do anything at all to help put it out. Mike's on after 10 o'clock. And, like an idiot, I'm going to do screenless after this. So anybody calling in for the psychics, I'm just going to dump you, okay? So don't be asking me for the psychics until after 10 o'clock. Is that clear enough? Because you won't get through. You will have shot your bolt too early. And it'll be a major screw-up on your part. I've got a couple of calls to take. And then I'm going to do we're going to do What's Your Query? That's right. You want to sing What's Your Query in there?
What's your query?
Stop singing. We'll be back.
Talk Radio's Wireless Wedding.
And thus was heard how much was spent on the reception and the flowers and the taxis. And there was a wailing from the bank manager who spoke with voice to render the heavens asunder.
Change your tune. Change the sermon. Talk Radio are looking for one lucky couple to take part in the UK's first ever wedding live on national radio. We'll give you a 5-star ceremony at Amberley Castle, voted Britain's most romantic hotel, before Thompson Faraway Shores and Super Clubs jet you across to the Breezes Hotel in the Bahamas on a honeymoon you won't want to come back from.
Plus, you'll get bridal wear from Burketex, morning suits from Moss Bros, and if you like, we can even have some sherry with the choir boys.
For full details on taking part and an entry form, pick up a copy of this week's Bella magazine. On sale now.
Talk Radio's Wireless Wedding.
Heavens above, there's a good argument for listening.
Take a moment and listen to Celtic Moons. An enchanting collection of music from the land of romance and magical dreams. Arranged over 4 compact discs, Celtic Moods will give you the experience of some of the world's most evocative themes, delicately interwoven with breathtaking works of power and passion. For the first time, a stunning collection to give you 4 hours of pure Celtic pleasure. Call 0990 60 11 80 and discover for yourself the vibrant and exciting sounds of Celtic Moods. For only $29.99 plus $3.99 postage and packing, this unique collection will be with you within 10 days. Celtic Moods. Peace, tranquility, power and passion.
Nick Abbott on Talk Radio.
Your mother listens to this, Kev. Here is one in Pembroke. Hello, Ben. Ben.
Hello, am I on the radio?
Sounds like you.
Oh, great, hello.
Yes, Ben.
Hello?
Say hello one more time and I'll dump you.
Oh, okay. There's a power cut in my house, so I'm sitting in the dark, eating digestive biscuits.
Yes?
And, I've got nothing else to do, and the radio's the only thing in the house that works, so I thought I'd talk to you.
About?
God, I don't know. Brian Blessed.
Brian Blessed?
Yeah, okay.
I'll put you on hold. Here is, his life's just getting worse and worse, isn't it? Here's Rachel in London. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, I heard you griping about London Transport earlier on.
Yes.
I just wondered, I'm not being personal, but are you married?
No.
You're
what do you
not?
mean you're not being
Well,
personal?
let me give you...
I'm not being personal, but I'm going to ask you a personal question. Yes, go on.
Well, the trick is really to get married to somebody working in British Rail, because I am, and I've got free transport.
Yeah, but you still have to travel on British Rail, dear.
Yeah, but I'm getting it for free.
Well, free is too much. It is. With British Transport, free is too expensive. They should be paying us.
I used to moan, but when I started to get it free, I'll never moan again in my life.
Oh, the travel?
Yeah.
Yes, I got you. Okay, thanks a lot, Rachel.
All right, then.
0500 1053 89. She's the reason that the damn travel costs so much. It's blood-sucking leeches like her that make the rest of us pay through the nose. Like £60 a month just to travel between two zones on London Transport. Don't you hate them? I hate them.
Let me just make it clear that the opinions expressed about transport by Nick Abbott are not necessarily those of me, Talk Radio, or anybody else.
0500 1053 89. We're doing What Is Your Query? Like an idiot, I'm doing it too close to Mike. Every single query on this board will be, I have a problem for the psychic. My dog's just dead. And, stuff like that. Here we go, 2.
Why is it you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose?
That's a good question. It was nutritious and delicious. 3.
For the whole holiday, because it was just her on her own. I mean, she was with her husband, but this particular morning she was on her own. She went to the buffet for breakfast, and I am not joking when I say she came back with 2 huge plates full of donuts, bread rolls, tons of butter, like a whole plate of butter.
Oh,
and honestly, we watched her.
She put the butter on the...
Okay, a previous show moment. Here's 4.
Why does a £10 note have cartoon characters on it?
Why does a £10 note have cartoon characters on it?
Yeah, there's fat people playing cricket.
I've only got a 20. Get me a £10 note immediately. Somebody in there must have a £10 note. Quickly.
Next to Charles Weekend or whatever with a beard.
Come on, how long does it take to get a £10 note in here? Come on, we've only got 50s in there.
Right, this is mine and I want it back.
No way you're getting this back. Right, tell me about it again.
There's a fat man playing cricket.
Oh, yeah. The cricket match, Dingley Dell against All Muggleton from Pickwick. Dingley Dell? Bloody Noel Edmonds is on the back of a £10 note. Thanks a lot, mate. Yep. 0500 1053 89. Here is 5. You're not getting that tenner back, by the way. Yes. 5.
Why do they have weather summaries in the winter?
Why not?
Well, why?
It's like summary, I think, isn't it? Summary winter.
Oh, summary.
Yeah,
Oh. 6.
Do you think George Michael said, zip me up before you go?
Yeah, and other headlines that we have read this week. I thought the Sport had it by far the funniest. Can I say it?
Please.
Well, I can't remember what it was.
Can I say it? It's like the Sun was zip me up before you go. The Mirror, I think, had I can't remember what the Mirror had.
It wasn't the wham bam thank you man.
Something like that, yeah. And then on subsequent days, because they had a long time to think about this, right?
I thought you say it. Well, actually, no. We'll close all the microphones and then you can say it in here.
No. They had a long time to think about this, over a couple of days, and they subsequently didn't come up with... in fact, subsequently, the headlines have got worse, because they're making a big joke about this, right? You should read the Matthew Paris column in The Sun today. Matthew Paris, in The Sun, digs a hole and buries the sun in it. That's the most extraordinary piece I think I've ever read in that newspaper. Basically, he buries his own paper.
Does he?
Yeah, unbelievable. I've got it right here. He said, platoons of journalists go storming in with all guns, blazing huge tragedy, personal catastrophe, stunned friends, L.A. reels, shocked neighbours, day of shame. He's talking about the Sun. Day of shame, all at once, he says, every Tom, Dick or Harry who has ever met George Michael becomes a lifelong pal, pens a column, gives a quote, offers sympathy in this, quote, sad ordeal and, quote, darkest hour, pledges continued friendship, and then carefully covers their own back by expressing shock that George could do this dreadful thing. He's talking about that creep Tony Parsons. Did you read his column? Oh, no. I'm a great friend of George Michael, said Tony Parsons, like he's met him 2 times to do an interview. Like Tony Parsons calls up George Michael every day on the phone and they have a chat. And so, I'm so sure. And Tony Parsons, it wasn't in The Sun, he writes for The Mirror. I can't stand him.
Well, what I want to know is, why has nobody contacted Andrew Ridgeley over this?
They have. Andrew Ridgeley, yeah, he made a comment in one of the papers.
Did he really?
It wasn't the sport, though. The sports headline, careless wrister. You got to hand it. You have to hand it to them, so to speak. Have we done 6?
Yes, thank you very much, Nick. Very good.
Thank you. Here is 2.
Why do chickens do the funky buck?
3.
I love the smell of George Michael in the morning.
Here is 4.
Sandra, I love you.
5.
Why do I dislike Jerry Springer?
6.
Where can I buy next month's A-level papers?
Where can you buy next month's A-level papers? Okay.
Yeah, I can't be asked to revise.
I know. Who can?
No one.
Here is 3.
Who recommends the recommended retail price?
That's a good question. Here's 5. Skipping around. 5.
Hello. What's your query? What's your query?
I have a feeling of impending doom.
Bye-bye.
Oh, dear. I see no signs of life. Just to be safe, we better pull the plug.
That was beautiful. If only Kev could come up with something that creative.
Yes.
If only I hadn't talked over it, we could have carted it up and used it next week. Whoever you are, send that to us.
Please do.
Okay, we're running rapidly out of time, but I don't care because I'm on holiday. We'll take one more. 4.
Why do the Spice Girls go on when you could have me?
Oh, another tidbit of talent. Please, spare me the pain. Okay, to end. I'm going on holiday, by the way. So I don't really care how the show ends. It could end now. Let's just leave now. Or I could speak up to the end of this banging piano music.
That would involve DJing, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Hey!
Stupid criminal news. Police are hunting... Oh, no, wait. I'll do that one last. Police raided the home of Han van den Berg in Groningen, Holland, and found 600 stolen bikes. 600? Han, 68, a former biker, admitted to the thefts over 18 months. He will be treated for a mild obsession. And police are hunting thieves who stole a portable toilet from a cafe on the M25 near Red Hill in Surrey. Police have said, we've nothing to go on. Oh, is that old one?
Across the UK on 10:53 and 10:89 AM, this is Talk Radio.